Well, hello, everybody. What's up? Look, we have friends. They're all here. And of course, I hit the ground accidentally because that's what I do because I'm an idiot. But we got peeps. We got wrenches here. Look at this. How you all doing? We're in Dinkum and we've got wrenches. This is awesome. And I've already heard them, but you have not. So you know what? It is time. As a result of us getting to 10,000 subscribers, it is time finally for the very first voice reveal of our wonderful, wonderful wrench crew. Here they are. First off, we got Lady Fluffy Dragon. I think we got Lady Fluffy Dragon.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. There you are.
Hello,
Could you
everyone.
hear me? There you are. And after that, we have Worship Space.
G'day, tribe.
There they are. How about that? This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Yeah, we've been here for the past like 10 minutes trying to get all the technical difficulties worked out. It was a lot of fun. And now we have it going, and we are going to have all kinds of fun here today, playing Dinkum, talking to the wrenches. Today, it is all about Lady Fluffy Dragon and Worship Space, and it is nothing about me. This is their big day. I'm just here to do stuff. So any questions that you guys have for Lady Fluffy Dragon and Worship Space, this is the opportunity to do them, or to ask them to do them. You know me, words. And yeah, and aside from that, we're just going to have a good old time. That is the plan. Oh, and the other big announcement, as you may have seen, we have a third wrench, well, a returning wrench, returning back to the crew because we are getting to be too big for two. Yoda has returned, not on the voice chat today, but Yoda has returned and is back as our third wrench once again. Life is wonderfully, wonderfully good. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is so good. And we've actually got one that's in the States now. Not that it's bad that the other two are not. That's not what I'm trying to say. Absolutely not what I'm trying to say at all whatsoever. But now we've got like time zones aplenty covered with all of our wrenches. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. So, and I've just been put up on a big pile of dirt. So this is great. There we go. Mohammed Rafi, I hope I said that right. Welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing, and a very happy Wednesday to you. I'm going to say a real quick hi to everybody in the chat here. We're going to see who all we got. So everybody in the chat, and then I'm going to stop talking about things, and we're going to go from here. So Phoenix is here. Claire Flack is here. Cans just finished. That was very nice of Cans to finish just in time for everyone to come on over here. Mark Reinish is here. Wiccan Official is here. Alistair Lee is here. David Getty is here. Cool Lady is here. Bella Toth is here. Sarah is here. Let's see. Who have I not said? Going down the list. Ellen Brown is here. Wanda is here. Andrew Shield is here. Alyssa Boyd is here. Crystal Amber is here. Bria's Me is here and is so excited. Felicia Bear is here. Eric Setzer is here, still in a work meeting. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Going down the list, who else do we got? Let's see. Marcy Farr is here. And Michael Porters is here. Bergdis is here. And let's see. Other people that are here. Jumbolo is here. And going down the list, oh, it's so hard to tell who I've said hi to and who I have not. Tired MSU Dude is here. Life Stuff is here. Also going down the list, Michael Sant is here. Michael is here. The House of M is here. To the Max is here. Kind of here. And I think that's got us caught up. And for everyone else that's out there that's watching, hi. All right. I'm going to shut up, and I do want to ask a couple of questions. So I'm going to start out with the initial questions, and then we're going to go from there and have a lot of fun. So the first questions I've got to ask. So we'll start with Lady Fluffy Dragon because she is the senior of the two wrench crew members here. So Lady Fluffy Dragon, you came here. What was the first time that you got here?
So the first. Well, so I subscribed on March 27th of last year, and I became a mod, I think it was July 10th of last year. So it's been a while.
Almost a whole year of this madness. That's crazy. How have you not lost your mind yet?
No, I wasn't going to lose my mind. No, it is a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. And for me, because these happen at the end of the day, for me, it's really nice to kind of have like crazy day and then have something to look forward to in the evening. So I love it.
Yeah, that is awesome. And I guess the big question I have, and I'll have it for both of you, is what exactly made you want to become a wrench and put yourself through all of this insanity as part of the Rusty Champagne channel?
That's a good question. No, I
I'm
just wanted
still
to be.
wondering.
So I'd wanted to be a moderator for quite a while, and because I'd already been in the chat for a while, through the streams and the premieres, it just kind of made sense that this would be the first place that I'd be a wrench, and I'd never go back. I love it.
Yeah.
I really,
Well,
really do love it. So
well, that is awesome. I'm glad you love it. And again, it's like I say all the time, and I know that it always sounds like I'm saying the same thing all the time, but I mean it all the time. I could not do it without you guys, and I appreciate everything for sure that both of you do, and Yoda as well. Everything that all three of you do, it means the world to me for sure. So again, thank you in voice for everything that you do. I definitely appreciate it. And worship space. I guess
Yeah.
the same questions go for you. And I guess when did you find the channel? How did you find the channel? How is it that YouTube sent you this direction? And how is it that your life is no longer the same because of it?
My life is no longer the same, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I was looking for Supermarket Simulator, and you had just started your modded series, and I was watching for a while, and you were so friendly to everybody that came into chat, and I never intended to chat on YouTube. I thought, no, that's not anything I'm going to do, and now I'm actually chatting on YouTube, but anyway. Um,
Yeah.
and then
in person
I
even.
think, yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
I think your friendliness and the way that you welcomed everyone just made me want to be part of it. And so I started chatting, and a couple of months later, I got a message from Lady Fluffy asking if I was interested in modding, and I jumped at the opportunity, and I have not regretted a single moment of it.
I was going to say you didn't run away screaming.
No, in fact, I was very flattered, and it's just so much fun, and it's such a
Yeah.
great tribe to mod. They make it easy,
Yeah.
and I just love
They really
having
do.
fun with you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you had a chance all over again to take the red pill or the blue pill, would you have taken the red pill again, or would you?
I wouldn't change a thing.
Oh, that is awesome. That is so awesome. Oh man, and again, it's great. It's amazing to think that you two have been here as long as you have, and you haven't like strangled me in any way, shape, or form because it's just derp after derp after consistent derp all the time
And
because
that might be 'cause I'm on the other side of the world.
yeah,
yeah, there's that. Yeah.
the derps know no end, and it's just like I could just imagine all the screaming, and it's like Rusty, why are you doing the same stupid thing again? Why do you always do this? Uh, I don't do it on
Uh,
purpose. I really don't.
that's
It,
why it's so much fun.
yeah,
Yep.
it just happens, man. It just happens. But yeah, that is great. I'm looking to see if there are any things that we have in terms of questions in the chat. So yeah, if people have questions in the chat, I'm going to be kind of looking around. Okay. Oh yeah. So Yoda said, "Who is who?" in Dinkum. Lady Fluffy Dragon is wearing the penguin hat, and Worship Space has the pickaxe and is wearing the purple shirt. I mean, you should expect that Worship Space would be wearing the purple shirt because Worship Space is
Yeah,
purple. So
there is no
so
other
for
color
sure, there's no other color. That is the
apart
color
from.
for sure.
And there is a
So
story behind the penguin hat, and I
okay,
know that
we
there's
got to
other
hear the
people in
story
the
behind the
chat will
penguin
know this
hat.
one. Okay, so it's not actually from Rusty, it's actually from Can. So go back about a year and a half. I can't remember the name of the game. Um, but Cans had to kill some penguins. And
He
I
had to
changed
kill
my
some
name to Lady Fluffy.
penguins.
He had to kill some penguins, and I changed my name to Lady Fluffy Penguin for about 4 months. So that's why I have a penguin hat on.
I say, what on earth kind of game would make you kill a penguin? That's crazy.
Oh gosh, if someone in chat can remember what the name of the game was, please put it in the chat because I can't remember. But it was a really weird game, but it was really fun.
Yeah, if it's
So
a game where you kill penguins, that I think that just qualifies by itself as a weird game.
true.
I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, Rymanora's here, and she says that she has a question. Does this mean that the naughty corner snacks are currently unguarded?
Oh,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Rye. You know it. Listen, listen.
Apparently, the name of the game is Zoocosis.
No, it's not Zoocosis. No, it was something to do with snakes. Something snakes.
Okay. Yeah, I've not heard of it because that was
Above
before.
snake.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Above
Susie T is here.
Snakes. Susie T.
Oh wow. Oh
Susie
wow.
T, how you
Hello.
doing? It's great to see you.
Hi,
Welcome over
Susie
to the
T.
Rusty Champaign land. It's great
Wow,
to have you here.
we've got quite a few people here from Cairns. Oh,
I
Bradley,
know.
Susie, Claire's here. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
this is great. All the Cancelote regulars. It's great to have you here. How you doing? A very happy Wednesday to you. If we're here for our Meet the Mod special. This is great. Above Snakes. Yeah, I cannot say I know anything about that game at all. Have not heard of that one. Oh,
No, it's from a while.
yeah. So yeah, so that's how you ended up with the penguin,
Mhm.
Lady Fluffy
Yep.
Penguin. I love that. So, oh man, I think someone had asked something about like favorite food. So we got to go with the favorite food because I'm pretty sure that was way back when that I saw a favorite food question. So we'll let you guys go. Whichever one of you wants to answer it first. Favorite food.
Okay,
Well,
well, I should go first.
I have a favorite sweet and a favorite savory.
Okay.
My favorite savory is pasta. I love pasta. Any pasta, I'll eat pasta. But so sweet, I have to say caramel in my Australian accent. Caramel anything.
Now, I mean, caramel. That's not that different from the way that we say it here. I mean, because we call it caramel. So
Caramel, yeah.
yeah. Or I'm pretty sure for Lady Fluffy Dragon, I'm pretty sure it's caramel.
Yeah, it's caramel.
Yeah. So pretty close. It's just that instead of it being caramel, it's caramel. So
Yeah.
yeah, three pronunciations for
The
the
caramel
exact same
anything.
word.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
I'm with you. I absolutely love caramel. I'm a huge fan of caramel, for sure.
Yeah.
It is one of my favorites. I mean, yeah. Anything caramel in a candy, I would be all about it. No doubt
For
about it, for
sure.
sure. Caramel. There it is. And Lady Fluffy Dragon, how about you?
Ooh, wow, that's an interesting question. I would say okay, I would do the savory sweet thing as well. So savory would be a chicken madras, which is a type of curry, very hot curry. For sweets, I'm gonna go with chocolate brownies.
Oh man,
They
gotta
are
love a chocolate brownie.
exactly, they are just
Yeah,
so good, especially when they've got like chocolate chips in them as well. Yeah,
yeah.
I could decimate a whole tin of them if I wanted to. So,
All you need is a pan and a fork.
pretty much. Well, maybe even skip the fork.
No, there you go. It's
And
just a pan, and dig right in. That's even better.
mhm.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I love that. So yeah, who does not love caramel? That's for sure.
Yeah.
Now I
Asparagus
have to
for life.
admit,
Yes.
I've
Caramel
tried
slice.
curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried curry, and I just can't do it. I mean, but I did try it once. I can at least say I've tried it, and it's just I don't know. There's something there's something about the smell of it that it just doesn't work for me. And then the time I tried, it's like okay, I can say I tried this once, and that's it. So
It's an acquired taste, I would say. Yeah.
it is, it is. So, oh, Susie T, thank you very much for stopping by. I definitely appreciate that, and thank you so much for the kind words on the 10K. And next time you see Cancelone, definitely tell him that I said hello and that I hope he's doing well. So,
Thank you, Susie. Thank
yeah,
you.
thank you very much for coming by. That's awesome of you. So, I am bacon. Yeah, bacon. Bacon makes everything better.
Hmm.
It really does. You can't go wrong with bacon. So, oh yeah, and someone had asked whose save this is. We are in Lady Fluffy Dragon save because yeah, I am not. I am too derp for pavement. Um, I'm way too derp for pavement. So yeah, it's it is not mine. We're in Lady Fluffy's. So
And I haven't
yeah,
played for very long, so that's why it
yeah,
looks still looks quite bare.
no,
And the what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, and this this save is actually called the Fluffy Lair, so there's that as well.
the
That
Fluffy
makes
lair.
sense.
Hmm.
So. Oh wait, I see for Phoenix. I see it's Phoenix's first live, so you know what that means. It's a high five to Phoenix. It's
High
great
five,
having you
Phoenix.
here. High five. So, well, while we're looking at other questions, we can. Are these the women behind the man? Boozy Loomer, how you doing? Why, yes, yeah, yes, they are.
100%.
Yeah, there's worship space right there. And here's Lady Fluffy Dragon right out here. That is us. That is us. So
I'm just
yeah.
gone.
So while we're waiting for other questions and stuff like that, we can wander around and just like get into all kinds of mayhem and craziness, whatever that may be. I don't know what that'll take, but I mean we can whatever we need to do, we can do it. So I'm not sure what you do in multiplayer Dinkum, so someone will have to someone can lead the way. I don't even know what to do in single player Dinkum, let alone multiplayer. So,
Well, we might need beds because we're going to have to sleep soon.
oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Visit Fletch
So,
and go to bed. Where's
yeah.
Fletch? Over here?
Felicia Bear asked the question if any of us played Animal Crossing before.
Yes.
I have not.
I played that during lockdown on the Switch, and I think I did 270 hours.
270 hours of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, whilst working full time.
Wow. That's a
Hmm.
lot of Animal Crossing, man.
Yeah, it's quite addictive.
It is. I mean, I've played it and I enjoyed it. I didn't put in 270 hours, but that is a lot. Oh
For
wait,
the
man.
sweetest YouTube branches. Enjoy the
Got eaten by a
gaming
crocodile.
girls.
Not again.
Bellaton, thank you so much for the 4,000 local. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very, very nice of you to do that. I definitely
Aww.
appreciate it.
That's amazing.
It is, man. And like you guys had said before, um, to me that is one of the best parts about everything with this channel is that I mean we've got I'd put our community up against any other channel's community head to head and say that we've got the best community there is. I really feel that way. And that's really what makes this channel even that much better is the fact that it's just it is an awesome community and it's just the fact that everybody is just so nice and so fun and it really makes it great.
It's definitely the easiest channel to moderate for. That's for sure.
Ah, absolutely. We have a
Yeah.
crocodile in town.
Yeah, I saw the crocodile over there. I was waiting to see if he was going to come over here towards me and then I could get it with my little pointy stick that I can't really do a whole lot with, but where's my pointy
I don't
stick?
even
There it
have
is.
a stick yet. I'm making one right now.
Yeah.
I've got a sleeping bag for you, Rusty.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for making me a sleeping
There
bag.
you go.
That's great. Oh, wait, someone picked it up.
Who picked it up?
Or did I pick? No, I didn't pick it up. Did someone
No,
else
I
pick it
think
up?
I accidentally picked that. Sorry.
Oh man, Lady Fluffy
Uh,
Dragon took my sleeping bag.
Can't trust that woman.
Yeah, don't trust me. How on
So-
earth do I?
Press Q.
I'm
Press
on the
Q.
controller, aren't I?
I don't
Oh,
know how to do it with.
on a controller, I don't know.
Oh, hold on.
So-
I will figure this out, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, I could always make something else. It's no big deal.
Or you just get it from Fletch, from the tent.
Or are there ones available to sell? Or
Yeah.
there they are. Oh yeah, there we go. Buy
And
sleeping
they're
bag.
free.
Got it. Yeah.
They're free.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, there we go.
Awesome.
just
Yeah,
figured out how to
I'll
do
just
it.
take one. Cool.
There you go. I've just figured out how to drop it.
Yeah.
You have to
No, we've
press
got
down on the left.
sleeping bags everywhere.
Stick.
So-
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Eric Setzer.
I know the temptation might be strong with them and reach, but please don't do a drop shot on your wrench crew. I'm asking you to please not dink 'em.
Oh, Eric. Eric. The door is once again that way. It is once again there, right over there. Thank you again for the $5. And whatever you do, as always, don't ever change at all. Whatever you do. Oh, man. Ah, I'm going to take a quick drink of water here. Oh, I already opened one up, and now I'm opening up the other one. Sounds like something I do. Ah, so do you guys have any questions for me? Since we're in voice or anything like that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to put anybody on the spot, so
I think so, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty easy. Like, if we actually have a question, we just ask you.
this is
Yeah.
true.
So,
This is very true.
yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. So, yay hydration. So, and for all the people that have been in the chat, I'm sorry if I haven't been keeping up as well in the chat today as I normally would. So I'm just today I've been today's like Yoda said earlier. Today's more about Lady Fluffy Dragon and Worship Space. So and Shield Maiden.
For the best herp and derp. And OFC
Shield
Maroon,
Maiden.
red heart emoji.
Oh, thank you,
Shield Maiden. Thank you so much for that. I definitely appreciate that. It is very, very nice of you. Thank you. Oh, a Thunder Egg too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Very fancy. The Thunder
I
Egg.
found it in my tent. I was like, oh, I've got a thunder egg.
I love it when I'm just sitting around and I find a Thunder Egg in my pocket. So
Okay.
that happens to me all the time. I mean, I'm sitting at work. Next thing you know, I got a Thunder Egg in my pocket. It's just, it's an
Got the
occupational
red lamp
hazard
as well.
that we've got. So
Put this down.
so
There you
so what do we do? So like, do we just set the sleeping bags down and like, do they unroll?
Yeah,
or
we
what?
can sit down anywhere. We just
Okay, all right. So yeah, I guess we
want to
just
sleep around the
queue and-
campfire.
Oh, okay. And then so like, do they
Left
unroll or what?
Just left click and then left click again. It's like
Oh,
baking
there we
things
go.
up.
Got it. There we go. Now I got it. I'm catching on. It only takes me like 10 minutes to figure all this stuff out. So there we go. All right, here we go. Yoda's got a question. Yoda's question is, where did Lady Fluffy Dragon's name come from?
Oh, I was waiting for someone to ask this question.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as you can probably tell, my name is broken into 3 parts. Lady Fluffy Dragon. So the lady is
Wait. Hang on. Hold the phone. Your name is broken up into 3 parts?
Yeah.
I never know. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, carry on. You can hit me over the head later. So go ahead.
So lady, you can probably guess. Fluffy is actually, you know how people have like pet names for their other halves? That's what I call my other half. It's Fluffy. And then dragon is because I'm part Welsh. So for me, dragons are a very big thing. And also a bit gothic as well. So there's that as well. So yeah, that's where Lady Fluffy Dragon comes from. And I think at some point before I've actually had someone ask me, does Lord Fluffy Dragon actually exist? Yes. He is my husband.
There is a Lord Fluffy Dragon.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is.
Yeah.
He's currently in the other room.
Hello, Lord Fluffy.
How you doing,
He
Lord
can't hear you.
Fluffy?
He can't hear you.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. No, that's all right. You can let him know that we said hello. So
I will.
yeah. And I guess Worship Space. We can ask you the same question. How did you come up with Worship Space for your name?
Well, that was my channel before I even started watching you, and it was my premium channel, so that's why I was chatting from there because I didn't get ads. So I never expected to be called Worship Space, but as someone who is a Christian, my channel is full of Christian music, and so it's called Worship Space, so people have a space to worship. So
that's
where
awesome.
that came.
Yeah, I
Wow.
did notice that on your channel because I did see that on your channel you did have a lot of Christian music there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And now you've got your new channel called Game Space,
Yeah,
which
and I'm
which
having so much
people
fun
should
with that.
check out if they've not checked that out yet. They should definitely check out the channel Game Space. I'm sure that someone can put a link up to it in the chat. So,
I'm
but
sure you
yes,
do that.
yeah, could definitely get that there. All right, and then Marcy Farr has a question for Worship Space. Now that we know your voice, will you stream on your channel or will you continue with the no commentary videos?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll probably continue with no commentary because I'm just more comfortable with that, and it's a little bit easier from my end, I think. So it'll probably stay no commentary. Um, yeah, but that doesn't mean down the track I might not start doing some with voice. But
Yeah,
yeah.
no, and the no commentary ones are really good. I mean, they really are, and I know that they're very popular with a lot of people. I mean,
Mm.
there's some channels that they absolutely thrive on it. There's one that I know that's in. I always talk about the top 15 channels that people that watch me also watch, and I can't think of a better way to put it than that. But it's that's basically it. I mean, in your analytics, there's a list there that says these are the 15 other channels that people watch, and there's one that's in there that is strictly a no commentary channel, and it's always in my top 15. So I know that there are a bunch of people that watch Rusty Champagne that also watch no commentary stuff for
Mm.
sure.
Mm. Yeah.
Now we just got to get Game Space into that top 15, and then we'll be okay. So if you enjoy
That'd
watching
be
no
awesome.
commentary stuff, and I know that people out there do, because that channel's out there. I know the one channel that's no commentary stuff. If you like no commentary stuff, then you need to watch Game Space and get that into the top 15 for sure.
Thank you, Rusty.
Oh, of
And you'll
course.
see me and Yoda as well, because we're both moderators for Worship.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got the crew as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's the best wrench crew in the business on two different channels for
That's it.
sure. So. All right, you gave me a notification that I need to go to sleep in this game, so I guess I got to just lay down and then,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think you just lay on your sleeping bag. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I think
All
we all
right,
have to
Phoenix.
sleep at.
All right, so Phoenix has a question here. Phoenix's question is for both Rusty and Lady Fluffy, and I mean Worship Space can be the same on this. The question is, what was the first game that you streamed, and what game was the first game where you met? For me, the very first game that I streamed was a game called Factory Town Idol. It is the very first video. Well, I mean, as in the current incantation of Rusty Champagne, way back when it was Forza Horizon 4, but I don't count that because I was just learning what the heck I was doing there. But in the current incantation, it was a game called Factory Town Idol, and the first game where where Lady Fluffy Dragon and I met was Supermarket Simulator. Worship Space, I can't remember where the first time was that you and I met. I can't remember
I
there.
think it was Centre Station that I started chatting in.
Okay, Center
Yeah,
Station,
yeah.
got it. Okay, and then the first game for you Worship that you did in episode 4 was
It's a game called Sandustry, which is it's a new demo that's come out recently, where you actually turn sand into gold, and you automate like a factory of sand production. It's quite interesting, and it's been quite popular on my channel. So yeah,
yeah, it
so that
sounds
was the
like
first
fun.
thing. Yeah.
And Lady Fluffy Dragon, have you done any games or videos or
Nope.
episodes? Not a one?
Nope. Nope.
No.
It's not really something I'm like. I don't mind things like this where I'm already in a game with somebody, or they say that this is actually the first time I've done it. So yeah. But I'm not really interested in like making my own channel. I prefer moderating, that sort of thing. So
Yeah.
it's not really something that's kind of it's crossed my mind, but it's not really something I would actually do.
Oh,
So
there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's it's one of those things that it's yeah. I mean, it's something that is you've really got to enjoy and you've really got to like, and yeah. And hey, if you enjoy doing the moderating stuff, that is perfectly good, and it's great for me because like I said, I love having you here, and it's one of the best things that's happened to the channel. So I
Oh,
definitely appreciate that
thank
for
you.
sure. Bergdus has a question here. I missed it, so I'm scrolling up. Bergdus's question: how much food has Worship Space ordered from the site that you that Bergdus posted in the Discord?
I'm going to be completely honest and say I have not even looked at the site yet. I might have been a little bit distracted with a certain stream that's been coming up, but I will check it out after this for sure.
Okay, let's see. Phoenix has a question. Have I tried the new DLC for Gas Station Simulator? I have not tried the new DLC for Gas Station Simulator. I'm aware of its existence, but I have not tried it. And I have not tried the new update yet for Corner Kitchen. I didn't originally know about it because I wasn't on their Discord. And then, I either was, no, I wasn't on their Discord, but then I found out about it on their Discord. And on Friday, we're going to cover that. We're gonna probably do that as a live stream on Friday. So we will see the new content for Corner Kitchen, where apparently in the new content for Corner Kitchen, they actually made it so that the cashiers actually use the food shelves right.
Oh, fantastic.
So yeah, that'll be good. I've definitely
Right,
been looking
I'll
forward
ask
to that.
about that now.
Yeah. That's the thing I find funny about that is that I had a number of people that had made a comment that like the food shelves to them, the food shelves were supposed to be something that were like a backup and not the primary place that people would pull food from. And I'm sitting here thinking, have you never been to a McDonald's before? Because I mean, if you go to any McDonald's or Burger King or just about anywhere, I mean, the first place that cashiers pull the food from is the food shelves. I mean, it's not an overstock kind of thing. It's like you go there, you pull the food from there. I mean, you don't go run all the way back to where they're making the burgers and then run back to the cashier or to the cash register. So yeah, that part always made me scratch my head um, that they had mentioned that. But now, yeah, thankfully they're making that better after all this time. So I'm very happy about that.
David Gay had a question.
Oh, let's see.
Uh,
What is the game that you all like? Oh man, the famous what is the game that I all like? Oh man, oh gosh, I really don't know because I've played so many of them. I mean there are very few games that I've played that I don't like. I guess is the best answer. I've played a couple that I will not play again. I mean, the one that immediately comes up to mind is that I would never play again. I don't think it matters because I don't think they ever did anything more with it. Was that gym manager game where you did bad things to a person at the gym across the street? And yeah, I'll never touch that game again in my life. And again, I don't think it matters because I think that they pretty much abandoned that thing and it's gone. But yeah, but yeah, I don't have any games that I can think of. I mean, everyone always asks me my favorite, and I honestly can't come up with a favorite. I just can't. Do either of you have a favorite?
yeah.
All right, what is it?
Ship Graveyard Simulator 2.
That is a
I knew
fun
you were going
game.
to say that.
Yeah, I can remember how many hours I've got in that game now because it's on my Xbox and I don't have that turned on right now. But I've played that game pretty much to death. So, but it's such a fun game. At least I mean I find it fun. You know, you can just zone out to it, put your worries away, and just chill. And I've played it whilst watching, you know, YouTube videos at the same time. So that's the other cool thing about it.
Yeah, I think the first time I ever saw anything about that game was I think it might have been Floppy Sword. Had it was because I think he did a lot with that. It was either Floppy Sword or it might have been Grillmaster. One of them was playing it, and that was the first time I had ever seen it. And I thought, this looked pretty interesting. And it was just a shame that I was like so far behind the curve on it. But
Yeah, so Grill Master was definitely the one because I've been part of Grill's channel for years, about 3 years at this point. I think I've subscribed, and he was playing the original one, which even he says not that great. He enjoyed it, but he just wasn't that great. But the second one, because you could literally take the entire ship apart, he has played every single DLC. Every time there's new content, he'll play it. And as soon as I found out it was on Xbox, I was like, okay, I'm getting that game. So that's where I heard it from.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, and again, it's a really fun game. And I mean, I'm sitting here thinking like, what's the game I probably put in the most hours in? It's probably Center Station, I would say. I mean, it's definitely the longest running series. Just because, in terms of hours played, it's probably Center Station because I've done more videos of Supermarket Simulator, but I've done more lives of Center Station. So I would say that for me, Center Station is probably the one I put in the most time on. Rymanora
Oh,
loves your accent, Lady Fluffy Dragon.
oh, really sweet. Thank you. Right, you are awesome as well.
Ship Graveyard. That's the game that Lady Fluffy Dragon is talking about. Live stuff. Ship Graveyard 2, not Ship Graveyard
Yeah.
1. Ship Graveyard 2. And Worship Fates. Do you have a favorite?
I think whatever I'm playing at the time. Like at the moment, I love Dinkum, but I think Center Station has to be up there. Definitely, it's one of my favorites. And I loved Eden Crafters. I haven't played that for ages, but yeah, I think those two would rate near the top of my list.
Yeah, I really was a huge fan of Eden Crafters. I mean I played that I played that initial planet all the way through. Really enjoyed it. I did a little bit with the planet where you had the giant tidal waves, and that was about the last time that I had played it. But I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I see they've got trains in it now, but I haven't played it to see what they're about. But yeah,
yeah.
it's a good game.
It was a fun time. That's for sure. Phoenix says every time I watch your videos, my partner asks me what game I'm buying next. So I bought 11 games so far by watching your videos. Phoenix, as always, and I say this to everybody in there that says this, my apologies as always to your wallet. Um, I'm glad that I'm able to provide a source of recommendation for things, but at the same time, I'm sorry that your wallet's getting drained as a result of any of the content that I might be producing. So, I that is my bad, and I'm sorry about that. Um, Ellen Brown asks, "Will you try the Architect Simulator?" I have to say, I have not heard of that game. Have either of you heard of Architect Simulator?
I've heard
I'm
of it.
not sure if I.
Is
Did
it?
anyone play it?
Yeah, I've not heard of that one. I don't know if that's huh. Yeah, I wonder if that's got a demo or something out there right now. Yeah, I don't remember hearing about that one.
There is a demo for it.
Oh, okay.
But I've just not seen any gameplay of it so far.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's not something that yeah, because it hasn't come up as anything that like any videos that people have been watching or anything like that. So I'll have to check it out and see what it's about. I'm guessing that it's coming out pretty soon, but I don't know when. Um, let's see. Rymanora has a question. Rymanora's question is, would you guys do more co-op content? I mean, I'd love to do more stuff like organized stuff with the wrench crew. I'd be all about that if you guys are. I know for you, Lady Fluffy Dragon, it's a little more challenging just because I know that you've got your laptop can handle certain things and not others.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I could do like Dinkum, and as long as I test the game beforehand, I'll know which games I can and can't play. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, I have a limitation with my laptop at the moment. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'd happily do co-op content.
Yeah,
Happily.
I'd be happy to anytime.
yeah, we could definitely look into doing stuff like that, trying to figure out what games would be good for that. I mean, yeah, Rusty Champagne and the wrenches that'd be a lot of fun. I'd be all
That sounds
for
like
that for
a
sure.
plan.
So,
We could finally get you organised, Rusty.
Oh no.
Alistair Lee, thank you so much for the nice comments. I definitely appreciate that, and thank you very much for stopping by. Um, and hope we see you again soon. It was very
Thank you,
nice of you to say
Alistair.
that. Let's see. Does Rusty have a code? I for I'm not sure what you mean. Do I have a code like for a particular game, or I'm not quite sure what that means. So I cannot answer that question. Um, Another question I have that I immediately thought of here
I'm
is
Nora.
uh, Resty Champagne.
Restitution.
A question I've got: is there a game that is coming out soon that both of you are looking forward to?
Oh
Not
man.
really. I haven't seen one personally that I'm like, oh yeah, I really want that game. Um, I mean, 2 Point looks interesting. 2 Point Museum. Obviously, I've watched Cams play a lot of that. I've played the campus game. I think I've played the hospital game. So that one looks quite interesting, but it's already technically out. So yeah, I haven't seen anything that's coming up that I'm interested in.
Amazingly enough, I have not played any of the 2 Point games.
They are a lot of fun. There is a creative element to it, but it's also very silly. And there's certainly I think it's the campus game. There's so many jokes, so many jokes.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I
yeah.
recommend that one.
I know they've been around for a while, and there was just a period of time there where I wasn't really doing much in the way of PC gaming. I really didn't play many games on the PC until I started all this up. So, I mean, anything prior to 2024, I never really played, just because it wasn't until just now that I got back into everything again. So, to the max, says start with 2 Point Hospital. So, yeah, if I ever get
Yeah,
into the games, I'll have to check those out. Um,
yeah. 2 Point Hospital is definitely a good start.
yeah.
Because I think there's some references in campus to hospital.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Got it. Got it. Worship, are there any games that you are looking forward to?
Look, I can't think off the top of my head. I've played so many lately. um, and I think I really am enjoying Corner Kitchen. I think that's a lot of fun. I I have just done a couple of episodes of the laundry simulator Power Wash It.
Oh,
And that
yeah,
looks
yeah.
yeah, that looks like an interesting one. So I think I'll be checking that one out. Um, and Alien Market Simulator or whatever it's called. Yeah, that one looks good too.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Alien Market. It'll be interesting to see when that one comes out. I haven't seen like a
Yeah,
release date on it, but I mean, we had like 3 episodes of that, and it
yeah,
was
yeah,
fun. Yeah.
yeah. And I did a series on that one too. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a fun game. Yeah.
But I know it's the streamer's dilemma where it feels like you're just playing everything all the time, and it makes it hard to focus on any one in particular, just because it's like, okay, I've got this, and then I've got this, and then I've got this, and I'm at the point now where I've like started putting together like a calendar, just so it's like, okay, this is what I think I'm going to do this day, and this is what I think I'm going to do this day. So that way I'm not quite going by the seat of my pants all the time. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
Not a
because
spreadsheet. Aw.
it's a Google sheet. I mean, I could put it in Excel, but I've got it as a Google sheet right now, just because that way I
Oh,
can work on it at work and then work on it at home and work on it everywhere. Because I mean, Google travels with you everywhere.
mm.
So yeah, I've got that all
I
arranged
was,
for me.
I have a spreadsheet and it's all Lady Fluffy's fault.
Yes, it is. My bad. Sorry.
No. Well, and then, now that is another question I've got. How is it that because you seem to like Excel as much as I like Excel. You may like Excel even more than I like Excel, which I thought was impossible for the longest time because I thought I was like Excel's biggest fan. Um, what is it that got you into the wonderful world of Excel and had made it where it's like one of the best things about your life?
Um, so I actually have a really love-hate relationship with Excel. So,
Don't we all?
uh, well, yeah. So without going too much into it, I have a data background. So I dealt with migrating data for 8 years, and when you do that kind of activity, you see a lot of Excel spreadsheets and you see a lot of fun things that you can do with Excel spreadsheets. And it kind of just started from there. That it was I have to like it. And then it was like, okay, now I really like it. And oh, it can do new fun things. So that's how it started.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's amazing just to see the way that Excel has kind of changed over the years. Because I remember in the early days of Excel, I never did anything with pivot tables, and then someone showed me a pivot table, and then my life was never the same after that. It was
I'd never heard of a pivot table until you told me about it.
worship. Pivot tables are life. You've got to.
I mean,
You've definitely got to embrace the pivot table in Excel. It's a wonderful,
I don't
wonderful
like them.
thing.
I hate them. I
You
hate
don't
pivot
like
tables.
you don't like pivot
No,
tables. Okay,
no.
why is it that you do not like pivot tables? I must know.
It took me 7 years before I understood what they were. That's
Okay.
why.
All right, that I can get. I can understand that. I mean, if you I can totally get behind that then for sure. Eric says, "Would you say that your life pivoted on that moment?" Eric, right there, right there. I'm almost on the knob. Right there. There it is. There you go. Right back there.
we love you, Eric.
Oh, I love it.
Let's see. Christian has a question. Do we have a certain sport that you like to follow? Do either of you follow any particular sports?
Yes.
I don't follow sport, so that's
Oh,
me.
I follow quite a few. So, of course, because I'm in England, football, not American football, football.
well, yeah,
The proper
the true
football.
football. Yeah, the proper football.
Um, Rugby, which I'm sure Worship knows a little bit about rugby, even if you don't necessarily follow sport.
Yeah, I
Um,
know.
Formula One, uh, World Endurance Championship, car racing, MotoGP, tennis. There's probably a few others that I can't think of right now. But yeah, I do love my sport.
Say that's a lot of it. Oh man, Rymanor is trying to start up a thing there. Yeah. Oh
Come at me,
no.
Rye.
it,
Come at me.
it is soccer. Yes, it is, Ramanora.
But you kick it.
Yeah.
Now I've got to admit,
We kick a soccer ball.
there is no sport crazier in this world. No sport crazier than Australian rules football.
Oh,
Nothing is crazier than Australian rules football. I remember back when I was much younger, and Australian rules football was on ESPN one time, and I watched it, and I'm like, what is this crazy thing that I'm watching? And I was absolutely mesmerized by it because it's like rugby combined with regular football. It's combined with basketball because you got to like dribble the ball. It was such a weird freaking thing. I'm
Bit like
telling
couple of
you,
these blokes. We are weird
it's
freaking things.
yeah. I mean, it's great. I absolutely love it, but I just remember watching that was just it was nuts to watch. Absolutely nuts. Let's see. Well, Wiccan official it says when you play multiplayer, do you keep the town you have, or do you have to start a new one for multiplayer? Oh, with Dinkum, the way that works is multiplayer. There are. I guess you've got to have your tent already set up, and you've got to have a couple things already set up. What were the other things you've already got to have set up?
so you've got to have the recipe for nails, the recipe for crates, wooden crates,
Yeah.
and you've got to have the crude furnace. Once you've got those, then you can do multiplayer.
Ah, okay. And then when you do from there, then you would take the town that you have. So you could pick a town that you have that meets all those requirements, and you can turn it into a multiplayer place. So yeah, this is
Yeah.
Lady Fluffy Dragons, and she's got all those things. And so now we're just kind of they're traipsing around, and I'm standing here around town just holding my bug net because that's what I do. So I do the least damage that way. So. Eric Setzer says Australian rules football is basically Calvin ball, which
I
only
don't know
makes
what that is,
sense if
but
you
okay.
That only makes sense if you understand the Calvin and Hobbes reference. Otherwise, it
Oh,
would mean nothing. So
Over my head.
yeah,
yep.
it's
Same.
yeah. That's a thing here in the States, but yeah, over there it's not. So Phoenix, thank you very much for being here. Hope you have a wonderful night, and we will catch you again soon. I hope for sure. Um, let's see. And Kenneth Keys is here. How you doing, Kenneth? It's great to see you. Becca also kind of came in at some point. I'm sure there are other people that came in as well. So um, it is great seeing all of you. Okay, where is everybody? Where are you guys at? Oh wait, Lady Fluffy's up there. So I'm gonna go over here and see what Lady Fluffy's up to. Oh, doing all the metal detecting.
It's so addictive.
There is something about metal detecting in this game. There really, really is. I don't know what it is.
I
It's
don't know,
fun.
but yeah, it is. It is so much fun.
Yeah, there's just something about yeah going and grabbing all of the stuff, all the random things that are here and there and everything. Um, it's just yeah. I think that's one of the things about this game that I like the most is the fact that it's just it's like I said before. It's a game, and I think Riley described it the same way. It's a long haul kind of game. There's nothing about this game that's kind of like instant gratification. A lot of it is just you go and you play for a long time and just kind of slowly build everything up.
Mhm.
And yeah, but yeah, that's kind of one of the things about the game that's cool is that it's just it has its own pace for sure. Okay, metal detecting is like
Right.
nature's loot box. Uh,
Oh, Ryan's got a good question.
yeah, there we go. Ryman Orr's question. Since you're all playing an Aussie game and worship is there too, what is your favorite Australianism?
Oh,
Fair income, right? That's a tough question.
Now,
I'm gonna have to go with Rusty's probably gonna pick this one as well, but I would say yeah, let it ripper.
I was going to say now I wouldn't have had one if it weren't for Bruce from Drain Cleaning
Mhm.
Australia. If I had not ever heard of Bruce, I would have never heard of you little ripper. It would have never been part of my vernacular. And now that I
I,
know that, it can't be anything other than that. It just can't be.
Oh,
And I
well,
also
the
love
only
Bob
one
as
I'm
your mother's brother. I just I
oh
because I've
yeah,
yeah.
never I mean I've always heard Bob's your uncle, but I've never heard Bob as your mother's brother, and
uh,
he says that one all the
that's the
time.
Bruce thing. That's his
Yeah.
take on it.
Yeah, yeah. As opposed to Bob's your uncle, it's just Bob's your mother's brother. It's great. So yeah, I'll go with yeah I will go with you little Ripa as well.
Yeah. You little
Now
ripper.
now for you worship space. I mean, being from Australia, I mean, what is your favorite saying? I mean, for you it wouldn't be your favorite Australian saying; it'd just be what's your favorite saying. So,
Oh, gee, these questions are good. I don't know. I do say fair dinkum a lot. I was telling Lady Fluffy that I usually say it when something's not going right. Oh, fair dinkum. Um, so that's probably one of them. But yeah, I don't know. I'd
now
have
is
to
that an
think
actual
about that.
saying? A fair dinkum? Is that like
Oh, 100%. Yeah, fair dinkum it is.
and what does that
People
mean?
say it a lot. Well, it depends how you say it. But fair dinkum really means it's real. It's
Oh,
you know,
okay.
it's fair. It's genuine. It's real. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's the real meaning of it. But I usually say it when I'm frustrated. Oh, fair dinkum.
So it can be used as an interjection as well. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got lots of uses. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those multi-purpose phrases.
But if I'm going to say my favourite thing about Australia, it has to be koalas, and not the drop bear version, but the actual koalas. I love koalas.
Is it meat pies that are made from meat?
I do love a meat pie,
Okay.
and I
But the
do
big
believe it's
the big question is do meat pies actually have meat in them?
Oh,
Or is Ryan
that's
just
still.
leading me astray?
Yes, they do have meat in them,
Okay.
or so
Now,
I'm told.
or so you're told. Now, I guess the big question is, what kind of meat goes in a meat pie? I
It's
mean,
usually
I know
ground
Ryan's
beef.
going to say meat, but there's got to be some kind of meat that goes there.
Usually ground beef. Yeah,
Okay.
with gravy. Yeah.
All right. A meat
Right.
pie is
What
cool.
Right.
now?
Now, ground beef. I mean,
Well,
I'm trying to think. I mean, because meat pie, like a ground beef meat pie in the states, I'm trying to think of what that would even be. Uncooked. Okay, that's kind of
Uncooked. You're
that's
right.
that that's gross. Um, yeah, we're not going to do that. Not going to have that one. Um, yeah,
Depends on the
in the
bake.
states, if you had ground beef in a pie pastry, it'd just be oh, I don't know. I mean, it'd be like a beef pot pie, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
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 and
something along those lines.
sometimes it's like they call them chunky pies, like chunky steak. So it's more it's not the ground beef. It's more of the yeah, just cooked beef that's really well cooked. Yeah, and they're really nice.
All right, hang on one second here. I gotta do something here. I'm just typing some stuff. Don't pay any attention to me.
okay.
It's all fine. There we go. I just got to take care of something in the chat. So it's all good.
Nice.
There we go. So it had to be done. I'm sorry.
Okay,
It had to be.
I just have to give Yoda a heads up. Keep an eye on Ramanora in the naughty corner. She can't be trusted.
No, she absolutely cannot be. I think she's found a way to hack the snack control module. You've just got to make sure that you're standing by the snack control module at all times, because if you don't, it's going to be chaos. And next thing you know, there are going to be snack wrappers everywhere. And it took a long time to get that all sorted out last time. So, yeah.
And it's all Rye's fault that we have the snack control system in the first place.
It is. This is how we've gotten to this point. That's for sure. Uh, in an Aussie pie, it's minced, not ground beef. Oh, minced beef. So what is the difference between minced beef and ground beef?
There's no difference. It's exactly the
I
same.
thought
It's
it was
just a different name.
yeah.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured as well.
Yeah. So we call it minced beef over here, but I know in the US they call it ground beef, but it's
Oh,
exactly the same.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. So I'm not missing out on something there. So
Nope.
got it. All right.
I
Another
think
question I've got. Oh, go ahead.
I saw Julianne, I think a little bit further up, had put about cheese rolling. Yes, we do roll cheese down a hill in the UK.
Okay, I must
Really?
know about cheese rolling. What is cheese rolling all about, and why do people decide that in the UK you need to roll cheese?
So it happens at the end of May, I believe. I think it's May Bank Holiday, which is a public holiday. And it used to be that they would collect all the leftover milk and then they would make a big cheese roll out of it, a cheese wheel, sorry, out of it. And then just for funsies, chuck it down a hill and everybody chases after it. And whoever wins gets the cheese, and whoever breaks the limb breaks the limb. No one dies, thankfully.
No one
But yeah,
dies.
no
That's
one
the best
dies.
part. Hey, no one's died in cheese rolling, so there's that.
Yes, but it's very easy for injuries to happen because it's a very, very steep hill. Well, I say hill, it's almost a mountain. So, yeah, not something I recommend people do, but it's a lot of fun.
So running down almost a mountain to get a wheel of cheese that when you get to the
Hmm.
bottom, the wheel of cheese is going to have all manner of whatever on it. And if you win and manage to not like break any limbs, you get the wheel of cheese that has rolled down the hill and has been mangled by the hill.
It doesn't get mangled because it has a massive wax seal around it,
Oh,
so it
okay.
doesn't get mangled.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. There you go. But you still just get this giant wheel of cheese.
Yeah,
Do you keep it as a trophy, or I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, you can eat it if you want to.
yeah.
Um, I probably wouldn't, but you
But
can.
does anyone actually eat the wheel of cheese, or do you just like like this is the wheel of cheese trophy for this year or something like that?
I have seen people eat it,
You have,
so it can be done. I can't because A, ill, and B, I'm dairy free, so I can't eat it anyway.
yeah.
But I have seen people eat it. Yeah. So it is real. It's not something weird off of YouTube. It does actually happen.
It's, I mean, I can't really say too much about it because I'm sure that in the States we have all kinds of crazy things that we do here as well. I can't think of one that's like cheese rolling, but I'm sure that we've got something that would be the equivalent here, whatever it might be. But I just don't know. So, oh, Max is here. I don't know if I've ever met Max. Oh yeah, I've met Max. He's got the fishing competition.
It's fishing day.
Oh, is
It's
it?
a fishing comp day.
Do I even dare try the fishing competition?
I'm not going to. I can't fish for toffee.
Yeah, I
Why
might just I might leave that one alone for now. So I remember how it went the first time.
not? Yeah, stay
Yeah,
away from Bruce.
yeah, no, but I was told that Bruce was friendly. Ain't that right? I was told that Bruce was friendly. You know,
I don't know. I told you
friendly.
that.
He's a
I have
friendly
no idea
shark.
who said that to you.
Yeah, he won't do anything bad at all. He's a friendly shark. He just wants you to pet him and maybe give him a ride. That's all. That's all it is. Then next thing you know, my boat's at the bottom of the ocean and I'm dead. But it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Nothing to worry about. Not even worried about it at all. It was perfectly good. So fish are friends, not food, except for when we're their food. And then it's a different story. So, uh, that was fun though. It made for a moment. That's for sure.
It was hilarious.
It was very hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was like the ultimate of the derps for sure.
Yep.
So, yeah. Now, okay, another question I've got, and this one's for you, Worst of Space, because it definitely applies to you. Why is everything in Australia abbreviated? Do you just have a limit on the number of syllables that you're allowed in a day, or what? Why is everything? Are you just all that pressed for time? What is it?
No, we just can't be bothered. We're just lazy.
Nice.
Why do something you don't have to?
Yeah, I don't want these extra syllables. Why should we do that? Let's just shorten everything.
Who needs them?
I mean, I
Efficiency.
guess as
There you
long as
go.
people understand what it is that you're saying, then
Yeah, of course. Yep,
like
absolutely.
yeah, like are there in the UK, are there other things there that you guys abbreviate that I should know about?
Oh, I don't know.
No? Okay.
It's probably gonna be one of those like as I see them, I might say, oh yeah, we abbreviate that, but we just drop our T's a lot. The adage of bottle of water. That
Yeah.
one's a common one. Certain parts of the country they drop their H's, which is hilarious because it's not a horse, it's a horse. Um, so, and and the other thing as well, because even though we're a teeny tiny little island, we've got like 16 different accents, and we say things completely differently. So,
It's only
I
16?
well, it's probably more than that, but
I was going to say,
maybe 16.
all I know is that from all the time that I've watched the Great British Baking Show, and I find it hilarious the amount of Great British Baking Show that me and Susie Lou have watched. I mean, we've literally binged an embarrassing number of seasons of the Great British Baking Show. Um, it's more than 10. It's a lot. It might be a problem that we have. but the number of different accents that we hear in there, and not from people that are not originally from the UK, like they came from other places. Like, yeah, you'll have someone that's from Germany, someone that's from Italy, and other people that are from other parts of the country, but just people that were born and raised in Great Britain. And the number of different accents that they have just blows my mind. I'm like, how is it that you all live in this tiny of an area, but you all sound completely different from each other? How does that happen?
Yeah. I I wish I knew. I was saying this to worship the other day. Is so for me, if for my accent's actually eclectic, but for people outside the UK, they're probably just like, oh, it's just a regular accent. But I'm originally from the western part of the UK, and then I moved to the eastern part of the UK, and I'm also part Welsh. So I have little nuances to my accent that only people from like England or Wales will pick up. So, but anyone outside of the UK, you're just British.
Which, yeah, I mean, and I could see if no one had ever heard anyone from the UK talk, then I could totally see that. But yeah, I mean, it's just I find it stunning the number of different dialects that there are there and the number of different accents, because it's like, again, you're all so close to each other there, but at the same time, I mean, it'd be like if in the states people in Illinois talk differently than the people in Indiana, who talk differently than the people in Ohio, who talk differently from the people in Michigan, which that's not really the case. But I mean, but it'd be kind of the same thing. It's like that's just now, of course, you get down to like Kentucky and Tennessee and all that, then yeah, they obviously start speaking differently. But yeah, it'd be like if you had so many different regions in the U.S. and they all had different accents, which yeah, that's not nearly as much of a thing here.
Yeah.
But
How do you how do each be pronounced? Oh no. Yeah.
I mean, there's only one
Right.
right answer, and it's tomato.
Sorry, it's tomato.
So for you, it's tomato and
Tomato.
tomato. But
Tomato.
now, yeah, so tomato. Um, and then for Lady Fluffy Dragon, it's probably more like tomato.
No, tomato.
Tomato. Oh yeah,
Tomato.
that's right. You got to drop that T
Yeah.
because you can't be bothered to have the T. The T's just one too many
I need
letters.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
you
ours
need
is more
to
like
eat
a D. Tomato.
yeah. Maters. There you go. That's another one. Mater.
Oh yeah.
So
Mate, I do love mayo.
yeah, good old Maters. Red Scoper's asking, do you need to have watched other Rusty Dinkum's videos to understand what is happening? No,
No.
We're
because
not
right
doing
now, yeah, right. I mean, right now, Dinkum is just kind of here in the background, and we're. I mean, this is more about just hanging out with our wonderful, wonderful wrench crew and celebrating them, and the fact that they've been here with me for as long as they have and not gone completely insane and have not flown to the states to harm me for all the stupidity that I cause. So it's yeah. I mean, this is the celebration of them primarily. So no, you don't need to have seen anything to know what's going on here at all. Not whatsoever. Uh
Yes, aluminium.
Yeah, aluminium.
yeah, I'm
Un-
trying to figure out why it is that only we here in the States have it as aluminum, but everyone else has it aluminium. I don't quite get that.
There is
I,
actually a story behind that. I would recommend Googling it though, because I'm not very good at quoting the story. But there is a story as to why the US pronounces it and spells it differently.
I guess we just can't be bothered with
Mhm.
the extra syllable there. That must be what it is.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And we actually put the extra one in that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too
Go
busy
figure.
drinking the tea to pronounce it. Or maybe that was something else there. Oh, and Kira, how you doing? Welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. And a very happy Wednesday to you, unless you're in the future, in which case a very happy Thursday to you. Uh what else was I gonna say? Oh man, I can't think of it now. There's something there. Julianne, okay, so Julianne's got the question, is it gray or gray? With an E or with
Gray
an
with an
A?
E. With
With
an
an
E.
E? E
Hmm.
E. Now I've seen both, and I guess I mean normally here it's spelled with an A, but I've seen it plenty of times with an E. Like even here in the states, if you get Earl Grey tea, it's Grey with an E, not an A. So it depends. I'd say it depends on the context. But yeah, a lot of the time you'll see it with an A, but E works as well. So yeah, okay. All right, so let's see. Oh, what is it that you need to hear me say, Synovia? I missed it because I am from here and we need to hear you say it the way you do. What did I need to say that I didn't say? Or maybe it was tomato, or maybe it's something else. I don't know. I need to say something.
Oh, Savonia, we love the mods and fluffy hugs.
I'm
I
telling.
must say, it's been so sweet the way that people actually look forward to that now. You know, Fluffy Hugs was, it started off, actually started as well on Kansas channel, but it was just a way of me being just slightly different. And it's really ironic because I'm not actually a huggable person in real life. I actually don't like it. But, you know, when we're in the internet, sometimes you just need a hug because maybe your day's not been great or you just need a friendly voice or an ear or whatever. And so that's how it kind of started. And the amount of people that now say to me, "Oh, I really look forward to your fluffy hugs," and it's just like, it's just adorable. I love it. So I'm glad that they can put a smile on people's faces. Because I know, you know, mental health is a big thing for me personally, and also for the channel as well. So I'm
Oh
glad it
yeah,
can help people. Yeah.
Mm.
it absolutely is. No doubt about it. I'm a huge fan of all things mental health. I will gladly say that myself, having one who's had my own struggles there. So yeah, I totally get that, and I totally support it 100%. It is a huge thing, and that is another one of the things that I find so awesome about this channel is I mean the number of times that people have said things along that line, like they've been having a hard day or they've been having challenges in life, and things haven't been going as good as they can, and the fact that they can come here and it helps them out, which is extremely humbling that such a thing can be true because I'm an idiot. But the fact that they can come here and it makes things better is really great. And yeah, it's I wholeheartedly agree that it's mental health is a huge thing, and I think that there are times where it doesn't get enough attention. And I mean, whatever we can do to help be that be that ear that people need at times, and the shoulder at times is, I mean, that's a very important part of all this too. Just have it be a place where people can come and just if they need to get away from things, this is their opportunity to do it. So yeah, for me that's a pretty big thing for sure.
Absolutely. And I would say, you know, for myself personally, you know, people who've been with the channel for a while know back in September I had, you know, some real struggles. Some of it I hid, some of it I didn't. But I've been a lot more open about it since, and I did go through a mental health issue. I'm still recovering from it. And this channel, the community, Rusty, you know, Worship, Yoda, like everyone has been so supportive and been just so lovely about it. And that's why I'm so passionate about it and why I love this community because you can just be yourself. And
Yeah.
that's an amazing thing to have. And so I just want to say thank you, everyone, for being so awesome. And don't ever change, please.
No, never
Mm.
ever. You guys you're all wonderful people, and it's like I always say, I think we've got the best community out there. I really do, and I would never change a thing about any of it because I mean, a community like this is hard to find and can be even harder to keep. And I love what we've got, and I would not change it for anything, ever. So yeah, and you guys know I'm always here for all of you, Yeah, yeah, and if there are ever times where you ever need anything, you know I'm here. So rest assured on that, for sure. Let's see. Belatoth has a question here. For the celebrity wrenches, do either of you have family?
I have a daughter who's 17 and awesome. And yeah, she's my life and my pride and joy.
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember Junior Worship.
Yeah, Russia Junior. She was watching
Yeah.
earlier, but she's at school now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it is that time of the day there, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. 17. Oh, man, that's a fun age.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
she just got a learner's permit, so she's having lessons, but I'm not teaching her.
So she's about 1 year away from going to college, or is it university there, or whatever it would be called?
She's in the second last year of high school, and then she's deciding what she wants to do after that. Yeah, so
Oh,
I
okay.
think she will enter university, or what we call uni, because we
Okay.
shorten it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
again, you can't be bothered to use the other
that's
syllables. You're
right.
on a limit. So, yeah.
That's right. It's a waste of time.
Yeah. You got too many other things to do, man. So, yeah.
Yeah, so she's on that journey and working out what she wants to do with her life. But yeah, she's great.
Yeah. Yeah, 17 is, yeah, that's a big time. I remember and I've got two kids, as many people may know, and they're amazingly somehow this year going to be 26 and 23, which I don't know how that's the case because I'm still only 27. So I don't know how they're 26 and 23, but somehow it's worked out that way. And yeah, I mean, when my oldest turned 18 and went away to college for her first year there, and how rough that was. I mean, just seeing her going away to college, but at the same time, just amazing the fact that, I mean, it's like how the heck did you grow up so quick? And now here you are on your way to college, and the rest of your life is getting ready to begin. And I mean, now here
Yeah,
she is. She's 20, 26, getting married in May, which is blowing my mind. And
that's coming fast.
it's coming up very, very fast. And yeah, I mean, she's got her whole life in front of her, but at the same time, she's finding out that adulting can be quite hard. And and yeah, I think it's even more challenging in this day and age than it was, um, certainly for me. I definitely feel like the younger generations definitely have a lot more challenges to adulting than we faced, or than I
Yeah,
faced. Um,
100%.
yeah, it's gotten a lot harder, a
Tough
lot harder.
world.
So yeah, but they're making it. I mean, she and her fiance are doing great. They're getting all their ducks in a row. Uh, they're they're doing all the things they need to do, and and I mean, I could not be prouder of my kids. I mean, my son too, and yeah, it's not like I mean, he's doing all kinds of great things too. He's also trying to find his way through. He's working on finishing up school, and hopefully he'll be able to get that done here in the next year or two. But yeah, he's had his challenges and is also working through things. And I mean, they're absolutely wonderful. Um, they're the absolute joys of my life, and but at the same time, it continues to boggle my mind that they're already in their 20s, and I don't know where the time went. I have no idea where it went. It's amazing how that happens.
Yeah, time just flies.
It does. It
Yeah.
absolutely does. And Lady Fluffy Dragon, how about you on your end in the family world?
What was the question? Sorry.
If you have any family of sorts,
Uh, just be my husband. That's it.
yeah,
Um,
and any fur babies of sorts?
not at the moment. We are planning to get a fur baby, but not right now.
Oh, okay.
We will get one soon though. We have decided the breed. We just need to decide when we're going to get them. So
Dog or cat?
dog.
Dog. Okay.
I would love a cat, but Lord Fluffy's allergic, so I can't have him.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So it'll be a
yeah.
dog, and it'll be a corgi.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. The last dog I had was when I was a kid. I we had a German Shepherd, absolutely beautiful dog,
Oh.
great dog. Um, I've not had a dog since, just because as much as I love dogs, they're regrettably a lot of work, and that's the only bad thing about them. I love cats too, but Susie Lou is like deathly allergic to cats, so we don't have cats for that reason. Um, and yeah, if it wasn't just and again, the dogs are definitely worth the work. And I don't
Mhm.
want to make it sound like they're too much work and they're not worth it. They're absolutely worth it. But just with the amount of stuff that we do, it would make it very difficult for us to have a dog. That's the only downer about that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I love dogs. I love cats. They're great. My brother has three dogs, and yeah, he's the one with all the dogs in the family. And I
Oh.
know how much work it is for him to have three dogs.
So
I
you can still go over there for cuddles then.
What's that?
You can still go over there for cuddles then, if you
Oh
wanted to
yeah,
drop.
I don't know how cuddly his dogs are. They seem like they're more rambunctious than they are cuddly, but I mean they're great dogs for sure. But yeah, he's got a Dalmatian. I'm trying to remember what the other two kinds of dogs are that he has, because most of the times when we go over to his house, I hardly ever see his dogs because he normally has them just kind of he'll normally have them upstairs and we'll be downstairs. So but if they go through, you only see them for a brief instant, and then they're off to the backyard or they're off back upstairs again. Um, but yeah, he loves his dogs. He's a huge fan of them. So
Like Julianne
yeah,
was asking Pembroke or Cardigan. Pembroke corgi. Yeah.
uh, yeah, corgis are great. I mean, I've seen them. They're really cute. That's for sure.
Mhm.
So
They are so
yeah,
adorable.
Bergdus says you're 30. The Bergdus is 36. What's adulting?
Nice.
Yeah. If you can say that you're 36 and you don't know what adulting is, then you're doing pretty well at it. You've got a pretty good grip on it. If you know that if you're 36 and you don't have to worry about that, then you know you've done something right. That's for sure. So 6 Saint Bernards. Oh my gosh!
whoa.
Wow,
Woohoo.
that's a lot of Saint Bernards, man. Holy cow!
That's a
It's a
lot of
bunch.
food.
Yeah, it's a lot of food. That's a lot of everything.
Mhm.
6 Saint Bernards. Holy cow! My my hat's off to your uncle. That's a lot. That is what we call a love of Saint Bernards,
I think
right
I saw
there.
Riley in the channel. So Riley,
Yeah,
hello.
Hey,
yeah. Riley is
Riley.
here. Riley is here. So Christian's 37 and just ignoring adulting as much as they can. That's a solid
I
plan.
can relate to that, Christian.
Yeah. And Crystal, Crystal puts it beautifully, and I agree completely with Crystal. What 100%. I am totally an adult and totally a kid at heart.
Mhm.
Totally an
Yep.
adult, totally a kid at heart. And I mean, in full disclosure, and it's funny because I've gone out to Google and I've typed in Rusty Champagne, and which is just hilarious to actually type in Rusty Champagne. And the thing that now you get to the point now where you get people that have like typed in Rusty Champagne, and there's only one other thing. It says when people search Rusty Champagne, they also search for dot dot dot, and the one thing that comes up is Rusty Champagne age. So I will
No.
fully admit, for the people that are here right now, you're going to get to find out I am 53, going to be 54 in September, and I do not whatsoever feel 53. I don't feel now. My knees feel 53. My body will feel 53 at times, but The rest of me, my spirit is nowhere near 53. I don't feel anything close to 53. Um, and to me, that's an absolute blessing that I still feel like I'm in my 20s. I mean, I've always been a kid at heart, and I hope that never changes. I really, really do not. So, yeah, I totally feel that sentiment.
It's fun to
100%.
see yeah, it's fun to see people putting their ages in chat, and I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit younger than quite a few people in here then, because
Yeah,
I'm 34. So I
yeah.
seem to be a baby compared to a lot of
Oh
people.
no, no, not at all, not at all. Susie
Hello.
Lou's in the chat.
Yay!
Yeah, Susie Lou's here.
Oh, my cat's just come to visit. Off you go.
Aw.
Let's see.
Huh?
Christian asked, why did I stop doing Twitch? Uh, I, I, I think the biggest issue that I had with Twitch. I mean, it's not an issue with Twitch. I've just got to figure out the best way to do it. I couldn't keep up with both chats. And for whatever reason on Streamlabs, I couldn't get the Twitch chat to show up in Streamlabs. Now they're supposed to have something that shows both chats at the same time, but it wasn't working. And so that was the main reason that I stopped keeping up with Twitch, just because I couldn't get the Twitch chat to show up. And at that time, I think I only had one monitor, and it was doubly hard then because I only had one monitor and I had my laptop screen, and that made things even more difficult. Now I've got two monitors. I could probably go back to Twitch again. I probably should go back to Twitch again. But Twitch has always been a little bit more secondary than YouTube was. I mean, the majority of my family here is on YouTube. I do have somewhat of a following on Twitch. That is just because people follow me there, and I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, that's the main reason why. It's just because I could not keep up with the chat there, and I couldn't get it to show up on my screen. So if there's a way to make that happen easier, then I'm all ears. But when I was trying, I couldn't make it happen, and that's the main reason why. So I hope that answers your question. So. And worse, if you said that one of your pets came in, what kind of pet do you have?
I have a cat that is an inside cat, and I have two dogs who live outside, two Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, and the cat is part ragdoll, and she's absolutely beautiful.
Oh.
Yes, and she just decided she wanted to come for a cuddle, so she just walked in front of my computer, which is very helpful.
Have
she's
we
settled now.
seen have we seen your pets?
They're in Discord in the pet stream. You might have to go back a bit in the channel, but yeah, they're in there.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
will have to check that out.
I posted them months ago, so I can repost them again after the stream.
Oh yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to see them. That'd be great.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean, because
beautiful.
know me, I'm too lazy to go scrolling up in Discord. I mean, come on now. So, yeah.
Rusty scrolling? No.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? What is the scrolling? That's like newfangled nonsense for all you youngins. In my day, no, I don't even know where I'm going with that, so I'll just stop.
we scrolled on the pamphlet.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, Ralph, your day is my day because I'm just a year behind you. So
we're both right here at the
Yeah,
same time. Yeah. It's a great age. It really
yeah.
is. It's a great age. No doubt about it. Let's see. Have I ever thought about playing the transport games? I'm not sure what those are. I like if that's a group of games. I'm not quite sure. See, I don't know for sure on that one. Scrolling used to be used looking for a radio station that works. There you go. Scrolling used to be doing the fine tuning dial on your old TV, where you had to literally click to change the channel, like the dial. You had to click the dial to change the channel, and then you had to do a little fine tuning dial on there to try and get the TV station to actually tune in. That was what we called scrolling. That was it. Yeah, there you go. In my day, we didn't have a scroll wheel. You had to grab that scroll bar and drag it through the snow uphill both ways, and we liked it. We loved it. That was it. Transport Fever. I did actually do a little bit of one of those. But again, I'm so late to the party on those. That's the only thing about it. If they came up with a new one, yeah, probably. But yeah, that's the only thing with that. Oh man.
I have a question for anyone who plays Dinkum. What is Theodore's favourite food? He wants something to eat.
Inquiring minds want to know. And that one we won't even count as a spoiler. I mean, I don't know what it is, but we can certainly answer it, and I'm good with it because I'll forget. I will forget for sure. Bellatar, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, and we will see you again soon. I hope. So. Oh yeah, cleaning out the mouse wheel. Oh yeah, back when you had mice that had wheels, the little rubber ball in there, and yeah, and it would stop working all of a sudden, and then you take the back off of there and you pull the ball out, and it was all kinds of disgusting inside of your mouse. I remember that. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore because I got one of these fancy dudes right here. My little Logitech guy here. My Logitech G502. It's really slick. So it's optical. So.
Cooked giant drumstick. We don't have any giant drumsticks.
No.
Okay.
Play with Moxie says cooked cactus fig.
Oh, cactus fig. We can do that.
Oh no, I've got cactus fig. I just don't have any cooked one.
Yeah. Dusty Mouse was the day. It absolutely was, for sure. Theodore, cooked cactus fig. That seems to be the answer we're getting a lot. Cooked cactus fig.
There you go. Oh.
And I'm sure we got some cactus figs around here somewhere. But
Do
he hates
you
regular
have
cactus
something
fig.
fluffy?
Yeah, it's 11 here. So
I just want to give it to him before we sleep.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any of those. Do you have any on you?
I've got regular cactus fig.
Yeah, I can cook it. Won't take long.
Now, can you just cook that over the fire, or do you have to?
Yeah.
Oh,
on
okay.
the fire.
Ah.
Got it. Now I'll just cook it.
All right, here's a question from Phoenix before you go, Lady Fluff Dragon, because I know you got to head out here pretty soon. If do you have a simulator that you would recommend playing?
Right now, I mean, Supermarket Simulator is. I really like the fact they've had so many updates. I think it's a lot more interesting than it was before. That's the only game I can think of off the top of my head, to be honest.
Yeah, and for me, I said Franklin. Oh, maybe I did. That doesn't surprise me that I'd say the wrong name. For me, I don't know. How about you, Worship Space? Do you have one that you suggest or recommend?
Oh, a simulator game?
Yeah.
Was that the question? There's so many.
I know, right?
You can't go past Market Simulator, can you? Like, that's just, I think that's the one that kind of started the whole thing.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I mean, Supermarket Simulator, it was, I mean, it's like I always say, it's the game that made the channel. So it was, yeah. And it is a great game. It really is. It really, really is. And Grandpa Stevie, Christian and Ellen Brown, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you very much both for coming by, and we'll see you both again soon. Yeah, Supermarket Simulator, you really can't go wrong with that. And I know someone at one point had asked, like, with all the demos that we've done here lately, because we've done a lot of demos. I love the number of demos that we've done here lately. I mean, if there are ones of those that I'm looking forward to seeing, and to be honest, the answer is just about all of them, because I really enjoyed just about all of them. I mean, it's kind of cool all the things that are kind of coming up out there. It's really really neat because again, being a huge fan of simulators, it definitely makes life a lot easier when there's a lot more stuff out here, for sure.
I got a new dress.
I see. I don't even recognize you. So,
Oh, wow.
That's what Theodore gave me for giving him the cooked cactus fig, so thank you.
oh, nice,
Awesome.
excellent.
Now I just need some shoes.
Yeah. I don't think I've got any spare shoes I can give you. No, I don't. No.
Yeah, I only got mine from that time where I went and what's her name came to town, and then I finally got myself some shoes.
Clover.
Clover, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clover.
Yeah, you know her. Hey, I caught a bug today.
You've been so busy, Rusty.
Yeah, big day. I caught a fly. So, oh man,
Okay.
Renee, how you doing? Greetings to you from the future. Hope you're doing well.
I think that'll do me nicely.
Well, Lady Fluffy Dragon, thank you so much again for everything, and especially because it's always late there when I'm streaming. So I really, really, really appreciate you always being here in what would normally be like sleepy time. And this has been a lot of fun. I hope you've had a lot of fun too. And
Absolutely.
I appreciate so much everything that you do. And tell Lord Fluffy Dragon that we all say hello, and we send him our best, and we appreciate everything for sure.
Thank you very much. And
So.
thank you for streaming games and allowing us to build this wonderful community. Here's to many more adventures, and I hope we will do a another collab again. This
Yeah,
was a lot
we'll
of
have
fun.
to we'll definitely have to get one scheduled, and we'll make it something where and we can do this, or we can figure out another game. We'll figure something out, because this has been a lot of fun, even if I've been standing here only catching a fly, which has been on purpose. So yeah, I'd love to do this again. I really really would, for sure.
Brilliant.
So
Alrighty. Thanks, everyone. See you later.
have a
See you
wonderful
later.
night.
Have a good sleep. Are we going to get booted from the game?
Oh, we might, because if this is hers, we might have to hop into a different one. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Oh, the three of us in fast food sim. Yeah, that could be interesting.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah. I mean, that is
I
a
do
that
have
is
that.
I mean, that one is. It feels like that one is actually best if you. Yep, we got knocked out, so that's fine. I can get mine going and invite you to it.
Okay.
So, yeah, here we go. The Isle of Derp. And it may. Oh, I think I've got it set up on here. Let me change this 1 second. Let me go back out here. Oh yeah. All right. Now you might
Yeah,
have
I
an
can
invite.
see
There
it.
you go.
Yep.
So,
Accept it.
all right. Let's see. Roadcraft. I see that. Oh, Roadcraft. Oh yeah, three-player Roadcraft could be interesting for sure.
Oh, I
Supermarket
won't delete that
Together.
one.
Supermarket Together is another one that could be kind of cool, for sure.
I'm in your world.
You
There you
are.
are.
We are here. So, I've got. Oh, that's the apple jam I made. I'm like, what? What the heck is down there? That's right. Last time we were here, I actually made some apple jam. I actually did something. I did a thing. So, and it was that. Yeah, that's right. Because everyone was talking about how I needed to put something else in here. Oh, what was
Wattle
it that they?
flower. The yellow wattle flower.
Yeah,
You got some
yeah,
of
that's
that?
right. The wattle flower. That's right. So yeah, if I put the wattle flower in there, that's going to do some good stuff. Okay. So I've got that. Yeah. So I'm assuming that turns into something rather delicious.
Yeah, it's really good for stamina.
Oh, okay. Well, you know me. I could use all the stamina in the world. I never have problems with stamina in this game. Ever.
Never.
No, not whatsoever. It's always perfectly fine all the time. It is only the number one source of your screaming when I play Dinkum. It's like, why are you not eating anything? Why do you do this? Yeah, all the time. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly good. Now, in multiplayer, are you able to do anything with like all the townspeople, or like does that count for you if you
Yeah,
do stuff?
yeah, I can go and help them and things like that. Yep.
Oh,
And
any? Oh,
I
cool.
get the points. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
That is cool.
So what do you want me to help you with here, Rusty, while we're
Oh, I
here?
don't know. We can just kind of go traipsing around and see what we got here. Let's see. Grandpa Stevie says, haven't played Supermarket Sim in a while. Now, Supermarket Simulator doesn't have a multiplayer option. Supermarket Together, which is a different game, does. But Supermarket Simulator is a single player only game, as far as I know. So, oh, the doggos are chasing the bird. But yeah, I mean, I guess we can. I mean, I was going to probably just see what I could do. Oh, who's in town? Who came into town today? Oh, it's Melvin. Melvin's here.
Oh, Melvin, Rymanora's favorite.
Yeah, I don't think I've
Rymanora.
ever seen Melvin. Berg just says that if they were in that game, they would level and pave the town. But then it wouldn't be rustic like it is now. It's so rustic. Also known as I haven't done anything with pavement. So,
You have limited pavement early in the game, but you can make pavement.
yeah.
Oh, I just got bitten by a doggo. Got in the way of the
You
bird.
got bit by a doggo? Oh, that's no good.
They were chasing the bird, and I got in the way.
Ah. Now, have I ever caught one of these things? What do they want me to get? A duskhawker dragonfly. Have I gotten one of them? That does not
Ooh.
sound familiar.
Rymanora.
So, what?
She just loves Melvin. She just loves it. You
Oh,
can
oh,
tell.
yeah. Yeah, I could see. I could see. Oh, Grandpa Stevie. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, do I think Supermarket Sim would be good as multiplayer? Supermarket Sim as multiplayer would be a very interesting game. That would be interesting. Like if you have one person do cashiering and one person do restocking. Yeah, that could be cool. I don't think it's ever going to turn into that, but it would be kind of cool, I think. I have never actually caught this dragonfly that they're talking about.
I'm not
It,
sure if I have either.
and what was it called again? It's a duskhawker dragonfly. Huh.
Yes, right, Riley.
So, Rymanora's boyfriend. Okay, there's a story here that I've got to know about. So, someone's got to fill me in on the story about Rymanora and her boyfriend Melvin. I need to know about this. I probably should know about it, but I don't. Phoenix, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you very much for being here. Or a wonderful day, because it's the morning there, and I hope we see you again soon. So, all right, I know what is the story about Melvin and Rymanora and their long, loving relationship that they have?
I think from Rymanora's experience in Dinkum, Melvin wasn't very kind to her and wasn't very helpful, and so she doesn't think very highly of him. I think that's the brief version, but she might be able to fill you in a bit more.
All right. All right. Well, so we got to know, Rye, what did the bad Melvin do to you? What happened there? Because you know what it is in Rusty Champagne. What's one of the things we always say around here? There's always a backstory. So we've got to know
Absolutely.
what is the backstory between you and Melvin? What did Melvin do to you, or what did you do to Melvin? Maybe you did something to Melvin, and maybe that's why Melvin's not that happy with you. Did you ever stop and think about that? No, it's okay. We got to know. He was born. Okay. That's not specific enough. We got to know. Yeah, what did Melvin do to you, Rye? Come on. The world wants to know. What did Melvin do to Rye? I want to know what Rye did to Melvin. That's what it is.
Well,
'Cause
right, I just gave Melvin a fly for you, and can you see me, Rusty? Look what he gave me.
What did he? Oh, here I come. What did he give you? Did he give you a burger,
Yeah,
or is that a meat pie
I
that's
got a
made out of
burger.
meat?
Melvin.
So
He gave me a burger.
meat. Oh, he gave you a burger. Very nice. Very nice. I could go for a good burger. So I don't even have time for this. We always have time for this. We always do. I mean, come on, you can't leave us on a cliffhanger at this point. We got to know why.
Just
We
leave out
got
some of the syllables, you'll be right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got syllables left. Come on, spend them. Don't be chintzy with the syllables. Come on, you can use them. So. So where the heck would I find this dragonfly? Did he say where we could find this dragonfly? I don't know. Is the burger wrapped in bacon? It better be. I mean, everything's better with bacon, so the burger better be wrapped in bacon. If it's not a true burger.
You have to have bacon on a burger.
You do. I
Sure.
mean, it's the rules. It just is. So, all right. Let me see here. Why do I have so much stuff in my inventory? All the time.
So do we know where to find this dragonfly? Because I couldn't go.
I have never seen it before, so I do not know where it is. I'm not sure. This is not a demo. This is the actual full blown version of Dinkum, which has been around for a while now. Yeah, it may just look like a demo because I'm dumb, but no, it's the actual full blown version of Dinkum. Oh, I've got a few things to donate. Cool. All right, let's do that. The thing that we need. Oh, it's early access. Yeah, that is true. The thing that we need. Oh, here we go. Tried to extend an olive branch by asking him to hang out, and he said no in front of everyone. Well, again, Rye, why did he not want to hang out with you? What did you do to him? There must be more to it than this. He must have had a reason why he didn't want to hang out with you. The what you call it? The dragonfly is called da 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 da. It's in my tasks. That's where I would find it. A dusk hawker dragonfly, or a dusk hogger dragonfly, one of those. So yeah, dusk hawker dragonfly. Then you went into the store without a paper bag on your head, and it made the daily dink, which Melvin now sells. So what I'm understanding is that you normally go into the store with a paper bag on your head. I'm so confused. The story has more twists and turns than a Northern Illinois road. I don't quite understand it.
Rusty, like any romance, it's a long story.
It is. This sounds like it would make a good soap opera. The Tales of Rye and Melvin. Found in the fine forest and tropics, morning, day, and autumn, spring. Okay. So that will get me there.
I'll have a
So
look too, see if I can find one.
yeah, I'm trying to find the closest version of okay, tropics. Yeah, I can kind of code this way. Yeah.
Go in your pilly tower.
You can't let him know it's you in there. Oh, so he wouldn't know because you got the bag on your head? Wouldn't he know that it's you because you're probably the only person who comes into the store with the bag on your head? That might be a giveaway. I don't know. It might just be me. Unless everybody shows up over there and they have a bag on their head. That might be a clue. You might be giving yourself away with that one.
Lady Fluffy, you're still
I don't
here.
know.
I thought I escaped it because Rye doesn't have the.
Yeah, right. Melvin Norris sounds like a wonderful romance tale. It really does. Eric's on it. Eric's got this. I mean, we could turn this into a full-blown thing if we give it enough time. We really could.
I think it's
So,
already a full blown thing.
yeah, I mean, seriously, this could become. I mean, we could make a series out of this. They could turn it into a feature-length movie. I mean, there's all kinds of opportunities here. Meanwhile, Rymanor over there like, why do I keep coming over here? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I keep showing up? Why does Rusty hate me so much? Why? What did I ever do? So, so, so. But okay. Oh, all right, Januki. Okay. All right, Rye. What about the cosplay? You could blame Januki for this one. What about the cosplay? We got to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, so there's
Right.
cosplay involved.
All your friends are here, Rye.
Yeah, everybody's here. There's no escaping. It is a plot line straight from The Bold and the Beautiful. So we got Rymanora and the cosplay that may or may not have involved Melvin. I don't know. I don't know if Melvin was involved in this at this point. I'm just too intrigued by all the different possibilities that we have going on here. There's a lot happening. Worship, do you know about the cosplay? I mean, is this like
I don't know about that one.
You
I
don't know about the
that one.
cosplay? Okay.
No, I've missed that one.
Yeah, we need to know about the cosplay here. It's now out in the open, so it's like Pandora's box. The lid has been lifted, so we got to find out. It's your 100 Dinkum episode celebration, and there may have been a slight dress up. Is it on YouTube? Because if it is, we need a link to it. I want a link to it. I demand a link to it so I can see this. I must know. Get over here. You might be what I need. Oh, you're not the one I need. You're the one kind of dragonfly. Shoot, I thought I had it. So, yes, we must know. Timothy Wolf, how you doing? No update to this. We're just playing this as part of our celebration, our Meet the Mods celebration. So
Hi, Timothy.
it was one game that we could all play together, which is why we're here. But no, nothing in the way of an update or anything like that to the game. We're just here having a fun old time. Is all it is. So you could have just been in your corner eating snacks. You don't get out of it that easily, right? It is okay. All right, we need the link. We need the link to this video. I need to know where this video is. Because I need to see this. I absolutely need to see this. It's a moral imperative at this point. So, you used all your syllables. Oh, I'm sure someone's going to help us. Someone's going to help us. You're not going to get out of it that easily. You can try and hide, but you're not going to be able to make it happen. So. I still have not found this dragonfly. So, Oh, my pockets are full. I thought I emptied my pockets. I think I grabbed a bunch of food. That might be why. So everyone's gonna find the link to this thing. So you have not even seen the Rymanora cosplay then? I assume worship.
I
You have
no, that's something I'm definitely going to have to look at
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, the world needs to know about the Rymanora and Melvin Dinkum cosplay. Well, maybe it didn't involve Melvin, but I'm going to find a way to get Melvin involved with it one way or the other. Just just because, I mean, it makes it better. So, okay.
It's always got to be Melbourne.
All right, yeah, Rymanor. All right. But back to meeting the mods. What's your favorite moment together? I mean, well, my favorite moment with worship is every time she throws me in the naughty corner, whether or not I deserve
That was
it.
my answer too.
So yeah, it's definitely all the times I get absolutely thrown straight face first into the naughty corner. It's definitely that. Um,
I think I'll always remember our first party in the naughty corner, Rusty.
yes, yes,
That was
and
fun.
all the times that worship gets me and says, "Rusty, why don't you just read your screen?" Because that never happens. It never happens. I mean, I always read my screen all the time, all the darn time. So I don't know why people think I don't. I mean, I obviously do not. But hey, do you have a? Oh, so your favorite moment would be the same thing? All the
I
times you.
think that plus I really enjoyed watching you play Eden Crafters. That was fun when we came up with All Hail Drone.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All hail drone. Oh, that was great. Oh shoot, there's the link. I gotta click on this link here. So okay. Cool. All right. So there we go. Celebrating 1 year of streaming and 100 Dinkum streams. Awesome. So that way it's now in my it's in my history. So I'm going to be able to watch that another point in time here. Excellent. I will definitely make sure to catch that one. No doubt about it. Yeah. Yeah. We've had a lot of fun. We really have.
And I think another highlight for me was when you knocked down the final pillar in the mine in Center Station.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I
4
remember
hours.
that. Oh man, that was so much pain. Oh, why did I do that, worship? Why did I put myself through that? What was I thinking?
It might
I
have
mean,
had something to do with your rent crew pushing you to do it as well.
oh, maybe. So it's your fault. Okay, that's what I
Maybe.
understand here.
Maybe.
Yeah, you did it. Okay, now I understand. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of pain. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember going through that and I'm like, why am I doing this? Why is anybody watching me do this? That was a lot. Oh man, that was a lot for sure. I mean, it's cool that we have it done, but man,
Yeah. It's worth it.
yeah, I guess maybe. I'm still debating whether or not it was, but yeah. now, now in that game, do you have? I mean, because you play that a lot, right?
I do play that a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so the big question, because everyone always asks me, do I have the bunker? And the answer is obviously no, because I just don't have the time to dedicate to that. Do you have the bunker?
I do not have the bunker yet.
Are you anywhere close to having the bunker?
Depends which save file I go into. I probably am not too far in my my main save file, I would say. But I can't remember. It's been a while since I played that one, so I can't remember just how far off I am, but I think I've still got a long way to go. Yeah, $1 million. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. You
Go
know,
on, sing your
worship.
song.
If only you had $1 million. If you had $1 million.
There we go.
If you had $1 million.
I would open up the bunker.
Yeah. And then no one would have to keep asking me. No. No, I mean that's a fair question. It really is. But yeah, I cannot ever see myself playing center station simulator enough to go ahead and get the bunker. I just can't do it. Oh look, it's the chicken I haven't fed.
Oh, I've got to come and meet myself.
Yeah, you're right here.
I'm way
You're-
away.
Yeah, you're over by the bandstand and by the house.
I'm all the way at the other side of the island. I'll have to come back.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine.
Let me find the tower.
I'm assuming that there are more than two teleport stations.
Do you
Or are
want
there
me to
only
tell
two?
you?
Oh no, that's okay. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I should not. Yeah, I should.
I could tell you, but it would be a spoiler.
Yeah. Nah, I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I upgraded my house, so now everything's like in the wrong spot. It's all kind of moved. Oh, and I've got my hands full, so I gotta dump more stuff off here. So many complications.
I'm going to actually clear out the entrance to this tower because you can't get to it.
Oh yeah, the one that's over by the mangrove trees. Yeah. It is kind of a challenge to get into that one. I feel like they did that on purpose. And I don't even know why, because that's not a fun thing for people to try and do. So
it was just for you they did that.
Yeah, exactly. Because they know how easy it is for me to do anything in any game. Let's just make that another step of something there. So yeah, I got to rearrange my house because everything's kind of there's so much more space now. So it's crazy.
Got room to move.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it was rather cozy in that tent.
We like space.
The space is good. Space makes a difference. It really, really does. Okay, I'll get some food. Oh yeah, we got chicken eggs here too. That's right. Yeah, all these things that I learned about owning an animal in the game. But yeah, just here, just to the northwest of the bandstand is where the
Okay.
or maybe that's northwest. I don't know if it is, but I think it is. Is where the
I'll be there shortly.
Yes, you're currently sleeping.
I'm currently moving dirt.
Yeah.
Here we go. The chicken's sleeping, right?
Yeah, the chicken is sleeping. Yeah, the chicken is not currently moving dirt. So.
Oh, they do scratch, don't they?
Yeah, right over here. In my very, very, very small coop that I need to make bigger. Yeah, I did not plan that out very well. I know I did not. I've got to get more space in here. I will have to do that at some point in time.
Yeah. Cute.
Yeah.
Very.
I didn't realize that the chicken was going to get to be that big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it started out nice and cuddly, and I mean, it's not like it's not cuddly now, but it started out very, very small, and now it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I need more space in here.
And if you get another chicken, here's a hot tip: make sure you name it James.
Make sure you name it James.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
James the chicken.
Yep.
Okay,
I'll
James.
I'll just add because the developer's name is James.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, if you name it James, then it's worth it.
James the chicken. Okay, I will have to remember that. You'll probably have to remind me because you know me, I will forget. So
of course, that's what we're here for.
Yes. I mean, I'm lucky if I remember what I had for breakfast this morning, let alone trying to remember that I should name a chicken James. So, oh man. Oh, Shelby, how you doing? It is great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. There in Brisbane.
Just up the road.
Yes.
Are you dry, Shelby, after the cyclone?
Yeah, at some point, and I know I've said it before, and I don't know when it's going to happen, but at some point, when I ever get my passport stuff filled out, which if Susie Lou's still on, she'll be like yelling in the chat, yeah, finish your passport paperwork. But at some point, when I do get that done, I do have to make a trip to Australia. Susie Lou has been there; she
Yes.
loves it. Um,
Yes, you do.
yes, I do have to make it there. Part of the whirlwind tour. That and that in the UK. Those are like two stops I've got to make.
We're very close to each other.
Oh yeah, you're right down the street from each other. I mean, it's just
Very handy.
yeah, it's like five. They're 5 minutes away, and it's simple. So yeah, not a problem at all. So oh, that's Melvin out there. I'm like, who's out there? That's Melvin. Yeah, Melvin who wanted the dragonfly that I couldn't find. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
didn't find it either.
yeah, that's all right. Yes, I do have to make it to London. I definitely have to make it to London. Again, Susie Lou's been there as well. She's been to London. She's been to, I want to say that she was in Sydney. I believe she was in Eastern Australia. I don't think she was in Western
I think
Australia.
she told me she was in Sydney, yeah, and she went
Yeah,
up to Brisbane, if I
yeah,
remember rightly.
yeah. So, and she absolutely loved both of them. She's done a lot more traveling than I have. Part of that has just been as a result of because she's in education, and so she did a lot of that as part of her education studies. Um, and stuff that she did with like a chaperone for groups that went there. So yeah, I've got a lot of catching up to do in order to get to all the places that she's been.
So you got a bit of flooding, Shelby. That's no good. I'm so glad that the cyclone wasn't as bad as they were saying it was going to be. But yeah, Brisbane copped it for sure.
Yeah, that's such a shame. I mean, because I'm assuming that that's not terribly common there, or is it?
It was further south. They do get cyclones up North Queensland, but this one was a lot further south than usual. So Brisbane's not built for cyclones, so they were
Oh,
concerned. And also the northern part of New South Wales, around a town called Lismore. Lismore's had so many floods in recent years, and they're just rebuilding, and they were concerned that it was going to get flooded again, but the levee held, so they
oh, that's
dodged a bullet.
good.
Yeah, yeah. So it was
Yeah.
pretty touch and go for a while, but it's all come out not too bad overall.
Well, that's good. I mean, because those things are not fun at all. I mean, we that's thankfully here we don't have to deal with hurricanes. Tornadoes maybe, but hurricanes no. Um, but I mean, there's definitely enough of them that hit the states that it's never fun. I mean, like the people in Florida
Yeah.
get hammered way too much with those. It's a hazard of living in the state of Florida that you're at some point in time likely to get hit by a hurricane, and again, only hoping that it's not going to be that bad.
Oh, I just dug a hole instead of putting my sleeping bag down.
That sounds like something I'd do.
I had a derp. Look at that.
Yeah.
She'll made be proud of me.
Yeah, Bergdus is right. The storm surge about those storms is absolutely the worst thing. That's definitely. I mean, the wind is one thing, but the storm surge is always the worst, for sure. And yeah, I'm glad that, like I said, I'm glad it wasn't as bad as they made it sound like it could have been there. So that
Yeah.
is good. So, Rebirth, how you doing? It is great to see you. Can you put a sleeping bag in a hole? I don't know. Can you put a sleeping bag in a hole?
In which hole? You
Well, like
probably.
if you dug a hole in the game, could you like set the
Oh, the
sleeping
hole that I
bag in it?
dug. Yeah, I probably would have had to make it longer, but yes, I
Yeah,
probably could have.
yeah. I'm guessing you could. I mean, we can. Well, I can try this. So let's see. If I take this dirt and throw it over somewhere, like if I take that and throw it there, and then go there. I mean, I'm assuming that that would work.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, yeah. Just drop it in there, and then we cover it up, and everything's fine. It's good. I mean,
Bury you
oh wait.
alive.
Hey, did I say that? I didn't say that. No, I said no such thing.
We would never do such a thing.
No, no, we would not condone burying people alive in this game. No, no, no,
I
no.
got out of the naughty corner because I jerked. Yay!
All right. John has 5 copper ore that he doesn't want anymore. Oh, sure. For that? Yeah, sure. I'll buy that. Yeah. Can never have enough copper ore in this game. That's one thing I've learned.
That's for sure.
Can never have enough of anything in this game. It's one thing that I've learned.
Including space in your pocket.
Yes.
Oh, you've got your brew ready over here, Rusty.
Oh yeah, yeah. The what you call it brew. That one. The Waddle Tea. That guy. Yeah, I forgot about. How long does it take for that stuff to brew?
I'm not sure. Someone in chat might be able to answer. Takes a while.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember when I was doing the Apple stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wait for it. And then it's like, yeah, I'm not going to wait for it because it was taking forever.
Yeah, you set it going and go and do something else, and you've got to remember to come back to it.
Yeah. That's always the hard part for me. Actually remember to come back. Yes, we've got tea. The most important thing.
Come back now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Lady Fluffy Dragon's going to hop back in. She's like, tea? Nobody told me there was going to be tea.
You can build more than one Billy Tea thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't take too much to
one.
make them. Yeah, that probably would not be a bad idea.
I don't have the license to build it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, where did it go in my inventory? But it's right up there. So, no problem. All right, what do the other people in town want today? What is Fletch up to?
Oh, she wants fruit salad from me.
Yeah, there's so many of those things that I've got to figure out what they are and like how you go about getting all those things. Oh, we've been cleared to build 3 additional buildings. Ooh.
Oh, you can build me a house.
Yeah.
You have a cooking table?
I think I built one.
Yes, you do. I need to get some more fruit.
Oh, guest house deeds are available. Nice. All right. I'm guessing that happened after I built my own house.
Yeah, I think that's what unlocks it.
Oh,
so
okay.
You could build a guest house for your 3 ranchers.
Hey, that sounds like a plan there. Everybody could have a house here.
You get a house, and you get a house.
You get a house, and you get a house, and you get a house. Everybody. I never did, after all that, figure out exactly what it was that Fletch wanted. Of course not. I got distracted by the shiny, and then I walked away, and...
Squirrel.
Yeah. I mean, that never happens.
No.
Ever.
Not on Rusty Champaign.
No. Oh, okay. No, she wants some mushroom risotto. Okay.
That's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I'm guessing it will be. I'm gonna take a look just to see exactly what's involved here. Is there a way to like easily search these things, or do you just have to kind of scroll until you find it?
Search where?
Oh, on the cooking table.
Oh, yeah, you just need to scroll, I think.
You
I
just
don't
need to
know if
scroll.
there's
Okay. Yeah, so they want cooked rice, which I have no idea. High quality cheese, which I have no idea. So yeah, I've got a feeling I can't do that.
Yeah,
So,
you'd have to grow rice.
yeah. So yeah, that will not be a thing. But that's okay. So many things that I have not yet discovered. That at some point I do need to discover, but I have not yet done so.
Not today, Rusty. Yoda
Not
says.
today. Oh yeah, I already talked with John. Yeah. How about you, Theodore? Theodore, when are you ever going to shake my hand? When are you going to do it?
Never.
Oh, Theodore. Theodore's a big tease, I'm telling you, man. It's like, oh, they just want to shake the guy's hand. He's like, nope, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can. A grassy yellow butterfly. I'm sure I can do that. Or is that little
Oh,
butterfly again?
that's the tricky one.
Oh, that's a stupid little.
One that you couldn't last time.
Yeah, that stupid little butterfly. That's right. Ah. All right. Well, I'll
Decisions.
try it. I'll try it anyway because I don't really have anything else. I already took care of John's thing, and I'm not going to be able to do the risotto, so that's not going to happen. So I guess I can try and do the. Yeah. Oh yes, I've got to. Yeah, I've got to get that command. I've got to do the command. I've got to remember to do that. The fluffy hug command. I've got to put that in. So I have caught one before, Kathy. It's just I caught it when I didn't need it. So I've seen it, but I've just got to actually catch it when I need it, and that's the hard part. Because when you need things in this game, you never get them. They never appear. And when you don't need them, they're everywhere. That's the law of Dinkum. That's how it goes. Now, worship. Do you also want a special worship hug command?
Sure.
And if so, you can let me
Why not?
know. You can send me something in the Discord. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to put you on the spot. So yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll work something.
Okay. Yeah. And Yoda, same for you. If you would like a special Yoda hug command, you can certainly let me know in the Discord, and I can set up one for everybody.
That'd be a fluffy
All the
bunny.
wrenches can have their own unique hugs because we
I'll
do
have to
love our
come up
hugs.
with a special hug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever you got it, let me know, and within 3 months of some year, I'll make sure that I have it done. So
Maybe
because
by 12 months.
yeah, I am that timely. So, fluffy bunny hugs. Yeah. The best thing to do probably would be to just send it to me in the Discord because you know me, I'm gonna forget. You know I will. You've been here long enough to know that I will forget.
And then you've just got to remember to look at Discord.
I'm getting better at looking at Discord.
You are getting better at that.
It's then a matter of then turning that into action. But I'm getting better at looking at Discord. I then just have to follow up after I've looked at Discord. So, yeah. No, that's okay. I mean, it's all good.
Yoda's not wrong.
No, I mean, but hey, I mean, it's good. It's good to have the to-do list. It really, really is. So,
We know how you feel about lists, Rusty.
I mean, I do love a list. It's important to have a list. I mean, it's the only way that you keep everything straight is if you have a good list. That's about all. So, am I okay? I'm in the area where this thing could be. This stupid bug that I'm never going to find. It's going to be around here somewhere.
What area does it say they are?
I think it said it was in the forest, the pine forest. So I'm kind of looking. Oh man, crocodile just ate. Or is trying to eat this guy over here. This little hedgehog looking dude. And then he gave up on it.
The echidna.
Yeah, that
The
thing. Like I
echidna.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the hedgehog looking thing.
The Australian one is an echidna, and in Dinkum they're called kidnas because we don't like using all syllables.
I know. I mean, again, you don't have time. You can't be bothered with all these excess
That's right.
syllables. So time is precious. Syllables even more so. I'm never going to find this thing. It's not going to happen. There are no butterflies anywhere around here. They do not exist.
I'm even in the right area.
Yeah. It's amazing how this game is always like that. I think they do it on purpose. I really, really do.
Your island has so much bushland. Oh my goodness. It's almost half bushland. That's a lot of bushland.
I didn't even request it. Because I had no idea what the heck I was doing. So it's like, all right, you're
you
not.
You can't request it. It's just random.
Yeah. Like, could you please put in all of this bushland for me? I would love it. So, Craig Fordham, how you doing? Great to see you.
Fellow Aussie. Hey, Craig.
Yes. Dinkum smells fear. It does. It absolutely does. It knows. It senses it. Oh, I know what I was going to mention. I was sitting there thinking there was something that I was gonna say, and I couldn't remember what it was. But I was looking earlier. Kathy Noble, have a wonderful, wonderful night, and we'll see you again soon. I was looking earlier in the member list, and we have our very first official Team Blue member.
Ooh.
We do.
Awesome.
It's Katie Lopa. A long time member. I can't remember last time we saw Katie Lopa, but Katie Lopa is our very first Team Blue member. Mind blowing.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Congratulations to you, Rusty, on 12 months of memberships.
That's ridiculous that anyone would be a member of this thing for 12 months. So, why? No, yeah. Our very first one. Because I looked it up. It was earlier this week. I'm like, yeah, I wonder if anyone's hit that yet. And there it was. 12 months. Team Blue.
I'm looking forward to seeing the blue badge.
I was to say, I know that we got a few coming up, including Lady Fluffy Dragon.
Yeah.
Is in the 11 coming up on 12. So yeah, we're finally starting to get to where Team Blue is becoming a thing. Who would have ever thought that such a thing would actually be a thing? It's amazing. It really is.
Your journey has been incredible. Just this last month has been amazing.
It's been nuts. It really has. The way that things have kind of changed, just like you said, in the past month here. It's been awesome, but at the same time, I've spent the better part of the last 2 weeks going, oh, this is cool. I wonder when it's going to get back to normal again. Oh, this is great. I wonder when it's going to get back to normal again. And it hasn't gotten back to normal again.
Welcome to the new normal.
Yeah, and it's awesome that this has become the new normal, but at the same time, I'm like, how is this the new normal? But it's really cool. But at the same time, it just kind of blows my mind because it's never been like this. Not sustained. I mean, we've had times where it's normally been the case where we'd have like some game that we played, like TCG Card Shop, the episode we did of that, big spike, and then right back down to normal, and then something would come around after that, big spike back down to normal, and now we're not back down to that old normal anymore. We're at a new normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do have a question for you, Rusty. A
What is
few
that?
times you've mentioned that you would like to go full time with YouTube. Where, how many subscribers do you think you would need to be able to reach that milestone?
Oh man, that's that is an excellent question. Oh shoot, I got a croc right here by me. I better watch out. I got another croc right here by me. I better watch out. Um, I really I feel like it would need to be at least, and I'm pulling this number kind of out of my butt, but I feel like it would need to be at least 30,000. I feel like we need to be
Yeah,
there. And Yoda, don't worry about not being a member. Yoda, don't worry about it. I mean, yeah, if the finances are there, obviously, yeah, finances spent on other stuff is the most important thing, all the time. So never worry about that whatsoever. And we love you
Rusty,
too, obviously.
Rusty.
Yes.
I just caught a grass yellow butterfly.
Oh, you did. Wait, I think I see one here too. Yes, I caught one
Oh,
too.
bingo.
At the current projection next month, I wish. So no, I think yeah, I feel like 30,000 could get us in the ballpark. But the thing
Well,
is, still at that point, it's not even necessarily about the number of subscribers. It's also about the number of constant views that you're getting when you have that
yeah,
number of subscribers.
yeah,
Because I mean, that's the interesting thing. Like because Cans alone had that video that he did going back. Oh, it might be a month or two now that he posted on his second channel because he created a second channel. That he just kind of like talks about stuff. So it's not his gaming channel; it's his secondary channel, and he
yeah,
posted how much he made in the past year. And I mean, I won't disclose that number, but I mean, anyone who follows Cans Alone can certainly look up his second channel and find that number for themselves. But like I said, I won't disclose it here because that's not my place to do. But then you look at another favorite of the channel, and again, I know this because they're constantly in my top 15 list. Inside a Gamer, an awesome guy who is from Ireland and does all kinds of good content. And he has, I want to say, about 10,000 fewer subscribers than Cans Alone does. And someone had posted the same kind of question to him and had mentioned the thing about Cans Alone when he had posted his video. And Inside a Gamer said that he is nowhere in the same position as Cans is. So the number that Cans made, Inside a Gamer says that he makes about 1/4 what Cans makes, with
mm,
a difference of 10,000 subscribers. And that's where it's not necessarily always about the subscribers, but it's about the amount of, it's about the number of hours that people are watching. And
yeah,
just, and it's apparently that striking of a difference between the two. And it was, I mean, it was the video that Cans put out. I mean, it was very, I mean, it was obviously very revealing to me because I looked at it, I'm like, holy shnikes, what a number that is. But, and there was at the same time, there was a part of me that was surprised that YouTube was okay with it being there. But at the same time, I don't think there's anything they could do to stop it. They probably don't have enough to like police it to that point. But yeah, that's where it really seems like it would be. I mean, oh shoot, I don't have the mushroom risotto. Um, if I got to the point where we had that many subscribers and at the same time we're able to keep up the number of views, then we might be able to do that. I know that was a long-winded answer to your question. Oh shoot,
I've
that's
left
not.
you. I left you my grass yellow butterfly over here beside Fletcher's tent in case you need
Oh, and
another one
I've got my one. Oh yeah, well that'd be cool in case I do ever need another one. That'll be good to have, for sure. Yeah,
because they're hard to find.
those things are
As
buggers,
you,
man. They are buggers for sure. So, wah, 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 wah. Oh, I got a street lamp recipe. Cool. So, oh shoot! I just realized now we're at 7 o'clock. I've got
Yeah.
a boogie. Shoot. Yeah, because we're heading to the spice box for dinner tonight. So yeah, I've got a. But I can answer this one last question here real quick. To expound on that, what did you say? You do what you love and love what you do. But do the views drive any of your decisions to continue or stop a series? I to an extent, I have to say, yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest, and that's why games like Astronomics, I didn't keep up with that because unfortunately games like that just don't do very well on the channel. I wish they did. I like games like that, but if I've got a game where it's just really doing that poorly, then yeah, it does influence my decision. I don't try to make it entirely my decision, but it does have an influence. I mean, I can't lie and say no, I it does not at all because again, I'd be fibbing. But yeah, to that extent, if I've got something that's just really doing that poorly, then yeah, I probably will not continue it just for that reason. So yeah. And I mean, I think that's probably true of a number of streamers. Maybe not everybody, but I think for a lot of people, that's probably the case. I think so. Yeah, I put myself to nap time just because that way it'll save the day and get me into the next one. In case you're wondering why it said that I went to sleep.
There we go.
So awesome. Well, worship, this has been very, very, very fun. I've enjoyed every minute of this, and like I said, I've been looking forward to this since we got past 10,000 subscribers. Um, and this has been great. So, and again,
Thank you for letting us invade you. It's
hey,
been so much fun.
oh well, and again, thank you for everything that you do all the time. Because again, for you, it's always early in the morning when I'm doing these things. So I I definitely appreciate it. And yeah, I hope that we'll be able to do another one of these and yeah, we'll find a game that all of us can play and and find a time to make that happen. That'd be a lot of fun for sure. I would
Yeah,
I
that'd be great.
I would definitely yeah, we could have a ball with that, I think. So um but yeah, I probably should get boogieing here just so that we can actually go and have our dinner. But again, um, thank you so much, and yeah, we'll have our normal stuff coming up here over the next couple days. We'll have our episodes tomorrow and Friday. Next live stream will be Friday at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 9 p.m. GMT. And we'll be playing Corner Kitchen Fast Food Simulator, seeing what they added in terms of the new content that they got there with the update. That should be a lot of fun. I do think so. So, worship, you have a very very wonderful night or day in
Thank
your
you.
case. So,
It's 11 o'clock in the morning for me, so I've still
yeah,
got
it
my
is.
day.
So,
But
yeah.
I say thank you to you for all that you do. You're amazing. And thank you to the tribe for being amazing. And my fellow Wrench crew members. Yoda, yay, it's so good to have you back. But yeah, thank you, everybody.
Yes. And I want to echo that. All of the people here in the tribe, big round of applause for all of you because you are the absolute best. And I could not ask for more. So thank you all for that. I definitely appreciate it. So, all right, I'm gonna boogie. So thank you guys so much. We will catch you on the flip side. If you're catching this one later, and if you like it, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, or if you're not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having a lot of fun watching us chat with our wonderful, wonderful wrenches, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious three-person wrench crew silliness. I love it. I'm Rusty Champagne. And we will see you later.